All right, everybody, welcome to another match here on the King's Court. We got our Knights Duel going on. We have a rematch from back in the day. I think it was a while back. But Vince Schroeder, our challenger, taking on our reigning champ, CMFJ James Baumgarten. And we are playing 9-ball, race 2. Is it 14?
Oh, yeah, it is 14. We better change that.
Yeah, we're gonna fix the race on the board here, but we'll get that done shortly. And looks like our challenger Vince has won the lag, and we're at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company, located on West College Avenue, Appleton, Wisconsin. I'm Patrick Glenn, and back in the booth with me is the master Chris G.
I don't know about master, but I appreciate it, Patrick.
Blue light special.
Blue light special. Come on.
Oh no! Scratch on the brake. Didn't make.
Yeah, I don't know about scratching on the brake. That's never good.
Didn't make the 1 ball.
Right.
So James will be at the table with the 1 ball down, ball in hand.
This is a race to what?
I believe it's 14.
All right.
I can double check.
There we go.
But yeah, so unique scoreboard for us today. If you guys noticed, we will be keeping track of the balls down, and that little arrow indicator will let you know who's shooting.
Oh, and you got the flag and everything. Look at that.
Oh yeah, we got the flags up there too.
You sure James isn't from China?
Not totally positive, but pretty sure. Well,
maybe Albania?
No, he's from Albania.
No, he's from the U.S. The good old U.S. of A.
Oh, he rattled a 3. You can see too many of them.
Yeah, you don't
James.
ever see that. Let's see what we got here.
So we got the
3 to the 4 is not super easy, but there's not a lot of traffic to navigate through. I got around the 7. Very nice.
Also, I don't know if it's working or not. Do we got the sound for the balls out there or no?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be hearing pretty much everything.
All right, so kind of a unique version of our stream. Some nice, look at that camera angle. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see up close and personal.
All right. So the only thing that might throw you guys for a little bit of a loop is our 5 ball is not purple. It's orange. We don't got the TV balls out there.
Oh, yeah, that is a good point.
So
yeah, it's not so much the TV balls, but it's the Aramith Black.
Yeah.
It's a different set of balls altogether. Newer than the TV balls. Much cleaner.
All right, so Vince looking to get out here, actually.
Ah. We got a ton of people in chat. Maya, yay. Go, Dad.
Tark. Hey, Tark, how's he going to get to 16 if we're only racing to 14?
Well, hopefully we don't have a mistake there. We're good.
I did not double check that, but I will.
Yeah, I mean, just in case. It very well could be 16. That seems a little high for Knights even, but.
Nope, 9 ball race to 14. It's on the flyer. I'm sticking with it.
Yep, Tark. I don't know where you got 16, but subtract 2, buddy. So you're saying Vince 14, James 8 maybe? We'll adjust that for you.
Tark's like, I'm sticking with 16. I like it.
He will find a way to get to 16. I don't know. I think James, well, let's see. Right now he's playing real strong.
Ooh, super draw. Is that going in? That's going in.
I don't know if that was necessary. We'll go ahead and call that cool.
I'll tell you what, you don't want to leave Jimmy a one ball out with ball in hand.
No, you definitely don't.
You know what I gotta do? I'm pretty lazy about doing it lately. Sharing the stream. I gotta get on there and do my part.
It's definitely tough to do, you know? I mean, I've been to the. It's like I share to the point where people stop listening, you know? So, like, I try to only share when it's absolutely, important.
Okay, I forgot I had my volume on when I tried to share. Whoops.
Well, it's good to do a sound check.
Oh. Look at me, I'm all thumbs. This is the wrong stream anyway. It's normal. I gotta share the live one here.
Well, I'm sure nobody knew that until you said it.
Good
Thanks
point.
for the play-by-play, buddy.
Well, that's what I'm good for. Giving totally unrelevant information over the stream. Andy, what's up, man? He came over last night. We shot some pool.
Yeah, we did a ring game before you guys left.
Yeah, and
That
a
was
ring
fun.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the first time I played pool in a long time.
Actually, Andy really enjoyed it. I love the ring game too. Andy's a big fan. And then we played some 8-ball at the house.
Oh, yeah.
He kicked my butt as usual. All right, so what went down? We got a 1 ball down. 1 ball down.
Well, Vince, tried to get that first one and power drew it in the corner there. I still am kind of at a loss for words.
Yeah, and it came straight back too. I mean,
He jumped up like he was breaking.
a little tough to get to the 4 here. I mean, kind of shot is he going to come away with?
No, it looks to me like he was planning on getting in between the 5 and the 4. Came a little short.
It's going to be a walk the dog down the table.
Never easy.
And again, needs a really good speed to get a decent shot on the 5 too. He's got to come back and forth a few times.
Oh, is that not going to drop?
It's not going to go.
Just kick the floor a couple of times. I'm sure you heard a couple of bad words on that one. No, I don't. Did you tell them that they're mic'd up?
I did. And I also
Okay,
told
good,
him
good.
we got some good player cams that'll zoom in on them when they're, so don't pick your nose and don't be doing weird stuff.
Hey, you definitely don't want to be picking your nose, regardless.
That'd probably be me sitting in the chair.
Well, it happens. You get an itch. It's like someone's looking at you, so you get that itch.
It's like that nervous twitch from that movie Dazed and Confused. That kid Mitch always grabbing his nose.
Did he do that? I don't remember that.
Oh,
You're
no,
like a movie encyclopedia.
it was like a drinking game, Dazed and Confused. Every time Mitch touches his nose or
Is
his
that from the
face.
60s?
Dazed and Confused? No, it was like from the. Well, I mean, it was
Like late 50s?
It was about like the 70s. It came out in the 90s. Actually, if that movie were made today, it would take place in like the year 2005 or something.
Oh, so it's just back 15 years.
Yeah. Well, back
Oh,
in the
yeah.
90s it was, yeah.
Hey, Vince he's got some power on that stroke. At least that time he stayed down. Well, I mean, it's cuttable. How are you going to get on the 7? I think you got to go around 2 rails, probably take your medicine and just shoot the 7 in the corner, unless you can hold it. Very tough to do.
Yeah, really tough to hold this one. You got to come around like you said.
I like what he did there. It's almost 3, although missing. Yeah, Vince isn't happy about that shot. James, on the other hand, doesn't mind.
James will take it.
James will take it.
I really like the ball thing, like how it shows what balls are up and what balls are down.
Yeah, it helps.
Oh, what just happened there?
As much as I'd like to turn off the 7 ball, right? We can't. Or I should say you. We got Patrick. We're basically doing a production that takes about 6 people, maybe even 7,
With 2 people.
with 2 people in like a 2x4 booth.
Chris just likes being close to me.
It's impossible. Yeah. I don't know about all that, buddy. So we got to go around the table and back to the 8 on this. A little shoulder action.
Speed looks pretty good here. Ooh, he is going to be a little over the 9, though.
Still, not bad.
Yeah, he's probably good to make this. Now, I got to double check my notes, but last time they were on, and I can't remember correctly, someone may have reminded me, but James was shooting like a jump shot or something. If he makes it, he basically wins the match. Vince was down by a game or 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Vince actually came back and won that match. I can't remember exactly how it went down, but I'm pretty sure Vince ended up victorious. And he's going to give Jimmy a good run for his money today, I think.
I like it. You know, we don't want to see a blowout here. Take a look at the replay on this one.
That was a fancy transition. I like it.
Yeah, we're doing what we got to do to try to spiffy things up a little bit.
All right, we're tied 1 apiece. Mr. Vincent to break.
Yeah, every time you say Vincent, I keep thinking Dideo. Vincent equals victorious.
That just popped up in the chat. Did you read that out of the chat?
Yeah, of course.
I'm like,
You tested me?
I swore I thought I heard you say it, and then I saw it just pop up.
You've been in the
chat.
booth too long.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's tough to pull the all day.
Somebody get me another water.
Yeah, get him something a little stronger than water.
Oh.
Yeah, he's taking a look at this. I mean, 2 to the 3, tricky.
So 2 balls on the break.
Sunday tournament's cruising along. I'm not sure how many players there were, but I'll tell you, the place is packed.
And I got my, I call it the, what's it called? The prime rib yum yum. I
Oh,
forget,
yeah, you got the prime rib.
I forget what they call it here. It's
Prime rib?
it's a sandwich. The French dip is what it's called. It's so good. You dip it in au jus. And
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Did you get the au jus?
I did.
What'd you get for a side?
Just some fries.
What? No, not a baked potato?
Oh no, you gotta have the. Oh wow, 3 went in there. He even just like, oh man, he hooked himself.
Yeah, that's difficult on the 4. I don't see Vince grabbing a jump cue.
Might be a little close for a jump. Maybe. Oh yeah, he's only got to get over half a ball, so possibility to jump that. See, does James or Vince jump? Yeah, he jumps. He's got a jump cue.
Vince do jump. Vince do jump very well. Reminds me of the Fockers. Oh, come on now. What is that, man? We definitely got to
That's
take a look at that.
that's called magic. That's what that's called.
Unbelievable. Now he's got a combo. He's got a 5-9 combo.
Well, he just came with a great shot. They never come back to back the great shots. It's always a great shot, and then you miss an easy one. He's got 2 tough ones in a row here.
It's typically how it goes.
How odd and nerve. Oh!
Oh, went for the bank.
Smarter shot than the 5-9 combo, I think. Great shot.
Yeah, I think the combo would have been a very low percentage shot.
What a great shot. Shape on a 7, 8, 9. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's not my uncle.
I met him yesterday. He said he was your uncle.
No, my uncle's name is Pat. Believe it or not.
Shut up.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, not you. Not you.
No, I'm your daddy.
Oh, geez. Here we go. Envelope. Envelope. Can we get an envelope?
Yeah, we'll put it on there. I couldn't resist. Sorry.
A double transition there. Let's see what we got. First of all, I think we've got a really cool replay here to start the whole thing off.
Yeah, this is a kick and a back cut on the 4. That is an incredible
And then
shot.
double point out for the 5. Then he's shooting at the 5. And instead of taking the combo, goes straight up for the bank.
That was just really pretty.
Unbelievable.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's awesome. We're able to show 2 different replays.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I could sit here and show you replays from 1985 if we had the clips.
Could you get one of me doing the Super Bowl shuffle in 1985? You
and me both, brother. I was walking around with my little tape deck too, man. The difference between you and I is I grew up and I stopped liking the Bears because I moved to, Wisconsin.
Wait, I forgot. So you're from Chicago too?
Not Chicago. Everyone says they're
Illinois.
from Chicago. No, I was from Zion, Waukegan, that area.
Still Illinois.
It is, yeah. No, I was totally a Bears fan.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you just drank the Kool-Aid.
I didn't drink it. Come on. Come on.
Or, I'm sorry, in this case, the cheese.
We'll go with that. Vince to break. Yeah, unbelievable, Amy. If that's what you're talking about. Like 3 trick shots in a row to get out. And he does it.
Was that the first break without a ball man, or did one go down here?
Looks to me like all of them are still there.
Yeah, drive break. So Jimmy to the table. Cool Jimmy.
Jimmy Cool Jeans. That's what they call him back east.
He smoked me at state. I mean, just smoked me.
Yeah, I mean you definitely were in a tough bracket. It's gonna happen.
Oh, Chris doing 3 jobs now. Because
I just Can I do a 4th?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're hired.
Yeah. What do we got going on here? So I think this is a little tough. I mean, you go from the 3 to the 4. You got to have a great angle to get yourself just right on that 5. I think the 5 goes in the upper right.
Yeah, the 5. He can really almost hit the 5 from anywhere, almost. Because it's sitting in, above that 7. So yeah, he's just
hung it up.
Wow. I tell you what, he playing 8-ball. He ain't missing that shot for some reason.
Well, let's see if we can see 3 trick shots this game to get out.
3 sitting a little deep, huh? You got to draw it above the 4 here. Oh, did he hit that really good or did he hit that really good?
Oh, no.
Nope.
Yeah, that's not going to help
I didn't-
anybody.
I did not think it was going to go to the other side of the 7 there. It didn't want to stop.
I mean, it's locked up back there. You're not getting around to the 4. I don't know. 3 rails. You might have to go 3 rails.
That ball that he kicked in the side was a 4 ball, so
Here, I'll give you a better look. So I think if you go 1, 2, maybe between the 5 and the 6, 3 rails, you might be able to hit the 4 with a little bit of running English. And it looks like he's going to try it. Very tough shot.
man, it's tough just to get a hit here.
Oh, he
Oh.
miscues. He miscues that. Oh, yeah, that's
And scratch.
what a shame. I really was looking forward to seeing if that 2-3 railer would have worked out. Mark Bell, hello.
What's up, Ding? How the slot machine's hitting?
And Daniel, didn't he just play? Or is he gonna play? Daniel Schroeder?
I'd have to look it up.
We got Vince Schroeder. Oh, okay. Must be family.
Yeah, Vince and Amy. I'm assuming Amy is either wife, sister.
I feel like I've
Mom.
met Daniel too, though.
All right, here's a good look at that 5 ball going.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem for James.
All right, 6, 7. This is the only tough shot left in the rack, really. Down she goes.
Down she goes. Yeah. I mean, I think James's percentage is pretty high on getting out here for sure.
Definitely going to have a good match here today, folks.
I don't mind this shot. You just roll up. You can stun. You can go 1 rail and come out. See, that can happen if you don't plan what route you want to take.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is one of the toughest shots to even play a safe on. So he's kicking at it, you know? Credit. Hey, got a good hit on it, but he's not going to like that. He's I could tell he's so badly wants to swipe those and just concede. But we have a rule here on the open stream that you must finish the game. Don't concede. Don't swipe the balls all over the table.
What happens if you do that?
You lose that game, of course, because you conceded, but you lose the next one as well.
Which stings.
Yeah, I mean, that could be pretty bad. I don't think we've ever had to use that rule. Oh, wow.
Thought it might have hung up.
Well, all right. So, how do you guys like the sound? I mean, we got ball sounds. I mean, hopefully you're hearing the racks, the breaks. Haven't had too much time. I would have loved to do a little more demoing on this earlier today, but I mean, we did what we could. I mean, we put a lot of time and effort in to try to get this ready. And the fact that it's working even remotely well with like a freshly developed app and everything, man, thanks, Patrick, for putting in the extra hours too, you know, honestly.
Oh, yeah, man, you did an awesome job with all this stuff.
Well, Vicky,
Yeah.
let's make sure. Well, let's get through a whole match, making sure that, you know, we got the ball tally, we got the player indicator. the flags. We're trying to step up our game, you know? There's too many people just pushing play on a you know, their iPhone. Uh-oh. I recommend you don't look at your phone. Mark Bell sent you a pic.
Two balls down. He's on the 1. And looks like a pretty decent path to the 3 here. It does go by the 6. I mean, you're going to probably see a break and run here. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see too much trouble here. Looks pretty straight in. You know, the biggest trouble might be going from the 4 to the 5. I've seen Vince really give those draw shots a little body English. So anything can happen.
That one, he definitely powered all the way into the back. That's his only loss, really, was when he back powered that.
Unbelievable.
Shot
Yeah,
from
as
the
hard as he hit it on new cloth. And he got so much draw on that. Yeah, so he's just going to draw this back. And, got to control it now.
Yeah, you'd almost like it to set up like right there in the pocket. Maybe draw it back a little farther, but.
Yeah, where it's sitting would be beautiful.
Yeah, you just don't want to overdraw like you said. Oh, he rattled it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you put draw on. You know, sometimes you give it a little too much oomph, and you lose track. Yeah, Mark, just assume these are knights. So they're somewhere in between 500 and 600. And we all know that James is probably closer to 6. And I believe Vince is probably pretty close to 6 as well.
Oh, he's up there.
Yeah, so the exact numbers are 582 for Vince and 597 for James.
Yeah, and James, I know he did well at the tournament, so his Fargo is going to go up a few points, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends because I've seen some weird things with that rating system. Not saying, I can do better. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't. I don't have time for it. Just kidding, Fargo. Don't come looking for me.
Oh, wow, he actually went down a point. So
Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, a lot of times you beat him one game, right?
1.
Yeah, well, there it is. There's that point.
Yeah, I'll take you down real quick.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of games in the system. So for you to, I'm not saying it was just you.
Yeah.
But the difference between your Fargo and his Fargo, and even if he wins the match, if you win a couple of games, he's going to actually go down. It's a weird algorithm.
Yeah, maybe.
No, maybe. That's how it works. Like if a 300 beats a 700, one game out of a race to 20, and the 700 wins the next 20 in a row, they're still probably going to go down.
That's weird.
It is. I mean, you can't let, a lower player win, ever.
James finding his stroke, getting a game back. So let's find out where is our challenger from. Madison, Wisconsin. So he made a bit of a drive.
Yeah, that's about an hour and a half.
So nicknames for Vince is the Hammer. I would have guessed because of his hammer draw shot he's got, but
I mean, yeah, he really puts a lot of power into that.
Vince the Hammer.
Gives it the old hammer.
James, we know, is CMFJ, Cool Jimmy, and you guys can figure out what the MF is.
Yeah.
We'll just go with Cool Jimmy. And Jimmy is from Green Bay, just up the road. And both players are very close in age, only a year apart. Vince has got the edge, being 1 year older. Saw 2 balls go down there.
Yeah, it looks like the 2 and the 8. Very nice. Yeah, that ball tally really does help.
Yep.
Even though the colors don't match.
Yeah, that's okay. They got numbers on them for a
We
reason.
could have busted out the Air Myth Blacks. They're just sitting back there. Well, actually, Mason might have them, so I don't know where they're at. They're hiding somewhere in the building. He doesn't want any.
Oh, wow. That was a risky shot.
And did he leave it for Vince?
I don't think so. I mean, he left the touch on the 1, but, man, I don't think you can do anything with the 9 here. Maybe you can.
I mean, it's kind of there.
That was a bold shot by James. It almost went, too.
Bold shot, Cotton.
Dynamite drop in Monty.
Yeah.
That broadcasting school is really paying off.
Good movie. Yeah. I think maybe it's possible that we've watched way too many 90s movies in our life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the other one was from Major League. That was
Oh, yeah.
80s.
Well, okay. Close enough. Let's not get carried away here. Man, I'd love more than one monitor. For real.
Yeah, Chris has got like 5 monitors all on one monitor right now.
Oh, well, we're not optimized yet, We're just trying to get situated with new technology. So hopefully you guys are hearing the ambiance, the ball sounds. Let us know if you can hear that, because we don't have our sound mixer, and he called in.
So he is going to leave a shot for Jimmy here.
Yeah, this is pretty tight on the rail. This is not a gimme. Yeah, he went rail first with, I believe, a little bit of left.
Oh, do you think you'll see the carom onto the 9 here?
I think you got to go for something. I mean, what else do you got?
Well, there's a bank shot with a small window. It's not optimal. I think you go with the carom or the cut all the way down to the 9. I like the carom here.
I prefer the cut.
And Jimmy prefers the carom.
Yeah, he went for it. He really did. He put a lot of top.
I thought he was cutting it, like he said.
It's kind of like whatever you're comfortable with at that point, I mean,
I'll tell you what, he's fired at the 9 twice.
yeah, well, it's sitting in the pocket. So anytime you got the money ball sitting in the pocket like that, I feel like the dynamic of the game changes.
JJ says, ride the 9.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of riding the 9, Larry Ryder walked in the door a couple hours ago. I've seen him come in the past few days. It's nice to see a man of his age and historical significance in the pool world walking into the pool hall still. Yeah, he's going to have to kick at this or jump. He likes jumping. He's jumping 2 balls here. Oh, man.
Uh-oh, where's that 3? Is it going to line up a line on the 9?
I don't think it matters where it lines up. You're taking the 4-9 next. No.
Yeah, that's a good point,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, good
for
point.
sure. We'll see.
Unless that 3 goes right now, I mean, if it goes into the 9, it very might well go between. But yeah, you're right. If it doesn't, you just play the 4-9 after.
And that's what he's looking at, because I don't like taking the 3. You're gonna have to 3, 7, 9. Just roll it in the side. Leave yourself a opportunity to 4-9 it in. Take the lead with 2 games.
Do we still got the sound for the balls on?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the music's going through too, sadly. We cannot shut the jukebox off as much as I'd like to. Yeah, Mark gave us a little bit. So that's good. A little feedback there. Just want to make sure. And the 9-ball is in. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. Nice and smooth. Yep. 4 to the 9. Easy does it.
So Mr. Vince to break. It's been pretty successful so far.
Definitely heard that break. I mean, we could boost it up a little bit more if we have to.
Drop the 4 on the break. And he has a shot on the 1. Long, tough shot here. Little forward roll off the rail. Either way, he should come away with the shot on the 2. It should go by the 3, or you could roll up and play it in the side. And in the side, he's going to play it, but getting to the 3 from that angle is going to be a little tough.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're going to have to try to bump into it or play a safe. I don't mind the safety after the 2. Virtually guarantees that you'll get back to the table unless James pulls some amazing shot off.
Well, you know he's going to draw into this one.
Well, Scott, we have Touch Tunes, so you can actually log onto your Touch Tunes app and play music here from wherever you're at. I've done that. I don't know. You might have to be somewhat.
Oh, that was a sneaky, clever shot. Look at that. That's a highlight shot.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we're going to need a replay on that one.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that.
I mean, I was like, yeah, how's he going to get into the 3? Comes around, busts a 5. I mean.
Comes around, yeah. Look at that. Beautiful.
And perfect.
It doesn't get any better, Dad. He's got a great shot on the 3.
Yeah. And it leads like perfect to the 5.
I'd say this is trickier. I mean, you're not hindered by the 7 too much, but enough. Enough that you've got to stun this out and around.
He's going to come up between the 7 and the 8 here, I think, and play the 6 down. Nope.
And he missed the side. Look at that speed. I feel like Vince has the speed of this table down. Maybe took him a couple of games. You know, we saw that draw shot.
Man, he's hitting the ball so fast. I got to keep up with him here.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
That's 9-ball, man. Yeah. You know, I mean, each game takes about 3 to 5 minutes.
He's trying to see how far he can get over before he's blocked by the 9, which is always good to do.
JJ, I'd rather you play your Eric Clapton song that you recommended. There's no reason to play, you know, anything crazy now. I think most of those annoying songs have been removed from the jukebox. Oh, man. Put a stun on that. You can see cool Jimmy over there. Can't look. He can't bear to look at
a cool beverage.
It's a pretty good trick of the trade to know when you're about half done, you got to get another one, you know? So you never actually run out.
Chris knows how it's done.
Well, I've lived in Wisconsin for quite a few years.
All right, that's a 3-game lead now. Vince getting it ready for break. Been breaking from the left side. See if he continues. He's been getting a pretty good result. He's making a ball.
Here, let's make this break dramatic.
The 1 rattled. The 4 rattled. Nothing down, so.
He hits them hard, though. I mean, look at the spread. I think the 6-all is going to be a little bit tough.
I think
what's playing now, JD? I don't know. We're in a booth. We can't hear much. You could probably hear more of what's playing on the jukebox than we can, because we don't have it actually monitored yet to our soundboard.
Yeah, we got headphones on. All we can hear is each other.
Yeah, it's kind of it's pretty annoying.
Absolutely, Chris.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Absolutely, absolutely, Patrick. You could be more correct. Well, you can see Vincent sitting there patiently. I kind of like the new seating arrangements. It really does give everybody that pro event feel. You know, they got these fancy chairs and they got their own personal table. I like it, man. Yeah, you set all that up before 10 a.m. even.
Yeah, I came in early. Someone was supposed to come in with me. And
I was 20 minutes late. Hey, for the record, I stayed 3 hours after you yesterday.
Oh,
so,
man,
yeah,
don't come on. Don't make me feel bad.
Well, hey, you started it.
I know.
And I know we don't have the delay on our dual view. Just haven't gotten around to setting it up. We're just going with the flow on this, trying some new stuff. A little bit of audio. If you see ads, it's because the audio has been flagged for copyright, and they are making money off of our video, which we don't even monetize. We don't monetize these. So if you see an ad, it's because of the music. That's how YouTube works, everybody. I don't like it either.
When did YouTube start? Like 2000s? Like
YouTube was around forever, and then Google bought them.
yeah, and they blew up. I can't remember what year that was.
Yeah, I mean, I think they blew up before, but is that going to hit a... That was a push. Let's be clear. So what a push is after the break, doesn't matter who's up, they have the opportunity to just kind of move the cue ball or leave it there, and then allow the opponent to take the option of shooting or giving it back. So, long story short, Vince can give this back to James, and he did.
See what James had in mind here.
What's he got here? Titletown Dukes. He's sponsored by everybody. Who's he not sponsored by? This guy.
The Open Stream.
That is true. I don't think the Open Stream sponsors many people yet. Just juniors. You have to be under 18. But see, I think now you guys can definitely hear the music. I hear it peaking. It's not good. You're gonna have to bring it down, Jenny. It's all your fault. You made me change it. I'm bringing her back down now. No, get it a little bit.
She's probably not even watching anymore. She usually turns it on for a few minutes and she gets bored and goes away.
That's not cool. You can't criticize and leave. Criticize and see if we fix it.
She hears my voice enough at home, I think. She's like,
yeah. No, I understand that.
It's like I can actually turn him off when I turn the stream on. It's probably the only reason she turns it on. She's like, I can just mute him.
I was thinking I could put me on the left and you on the right as far as stereo channels go, so people can actually be like, I would rather listen to Pat the whole time or Chris the whole time and just mute the other guy.
Well,
what do you guys think? Should we do that? We'll see how many votes we get for that.
Vote for Chris, please.
No, not vote for us. Vote for the left-right.
Oh.
It could be anybody in here. It could be Ray and you, and then Ray goes on one of his tirades, right? Maybe you just change it over to the right, so you kind of you blend them out. You blend them out. Then you can focus on the game.
Oh, I just missed it.
Yeah, I'm distracting you. I think something's playing in the background. That's not good.
Now, what's James trying to figure out here?
Oh, I'm on the lag view. I apologize, everybody. I went to the wrong view. I was like, why is the audio going crazy?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, what's...
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, it's been a long day.
Well, James I'm trying to figure out what is he's trying to figure out the 6 ball here, I think. Like, what's he can do with the 6?
I didn't like the 6 from the beginning.
So maybe he can slide and bump it right now. And that's what he's kind of got to try to do. Otherwise, he's going to go from 5 to nowhere.
Right, unless he thinks he can slide that through between the 7 and the rail, which I don't think so.
Okay.
He got pretty straight on this. There's not much you can do with this.
Maybe he's planning to carry him off the 6 into the 7. See what he has up his sleeve here.
Hit it well. Cheated the pocket just enough. Brought the cue ball back. Yeah, I'm interested to see. I think JJ's playing music on the jukebox. I hear a bunch of weird stuff. Sounds like wind blowing and glass breaking, JJ. Is that what you're looking for me to say?
It brings Vince to the table with a 4 ball out. Has a shot on the 6.
Now, I got to ask Jimmy, like, what was he thinking on that one? I mean, what were you going to do with the 6-7?
Well, he was planning to carry him.
It's just a tough shot. So he went for it, though. Credit.
Not totally easy to get a great shot on the 7 here. He's going to have to kind of put a stroke on it.
I think we found a new market, Pat.
What would that be?
People can hear the jukebox through the stream, so they put money in the jukebox to hear what they want over the stream. JJ's doing it. He probably paid like $5-10 already.
We have to put that down as the all-time goofiest way to listen to music ever.
Yeah. Well, hey, you're at home anyway. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Metallica. And I hear something close to that now. It's like Beavis and Butthead are in control of the jukebox right now.
Yeah, cool.
I can barely hear it, but I know this song. You got me all off track on this.
I can't. Well, I'm practically deaf, so I can't even hear music.
Well, I'm going to get the audio fixed for sure so we can hear everything. I was about a half hour from getting that done. But the show must go on. We can't, we can't have the talent waiting. Beautiful. So, I mean, did anyone think that this is going to go this way?
I didn't see it starting off like this.
Vince is taking a commanding lead.
He's on a mission.
All right. We got Vincent to break. Looks like James went to go take a break in the middle of Vincent's roll. He's quick though. He isn't messing around. He's in and out.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking up the match and interesting. So yeah, he beat James back in 22. So that was
Really?
a while back. And then he came to defend his title, and he did, and lost to Andrew Stumbrass. And then he was beat by Tim Clark. So, okay. So I was trying to figure out, yeah. Because I remember Jimmy played. This is Jimmy's third time on the stream because I remember a while back he lost to Jeff Gerald Martin.
I like that you've got all the stats down like that. That's awesome work, man.
Yeah, I always want to have an archive of like scores and who played who had the longest streak. Like here's something really interesting that I should have brought up earlier and I didn't, but we'll release it now. Laura Link has become the all-time reigning champ on the stream.
Wow.
Period. So it was Mason Cook. He had 9 successful title defenses.
Yeah.
And Laura just got her 10th.
I was gonna build a leaderboard for that, and I ran out of time. So maybe after I'll slap something together.
Okay.
You give me a list of those, like the top 5, 10, and I'll do that after hours.
Yeah, but then I gotta probably put your name on that list, man. And
oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm okay with that. Make sure you just copy and paste it and send it to me, and I'll move myself up one.
Then I gotta be like, here you go, Chris.
Oh. He's asking us a question. I have no
Probably
clue.
Asking for a ref.
What I might have to do. Yeah, let's find out what the player needs here. We're also playing referee.
I can't. We did not. Did you?
All right, we had a rule clarification there. So as you guys saw, James bumped the 5, and it's cue ball fouls only, but it was in the path of the rolling cue ball. So Vince gets ball in hand. The 5 does not have the option of being put back, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
He's probably just lining up the 5-9 here.
Yeah, well, that's why there was a little bit of an argument. It was like, no way.
I'm sorry, the 4 balls.
Yeah,
out
still
there,
got to shoot the 4, correct.
What am I thinking here?
Well, we got a little sidetracked like we do, so probably best we stay focused.
I'm good at staying. Was I good at staying?
I don't know. All I do know, yeah, that's what it was, JJ. 3 Little Pigs. Yep. You played Metallica and then Green Jelly. I can hear it all.
Oh man, that song was actually I used to put it all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly why that popped in my head, man. I was not making it up. Also, let me see if I got anything on the replay here as far as him bumping the. We do actually.
That was back when they actually had music videos on MTV, and that video in particular was kind of hilarious.
All right, so we got that replay ready. If I think we have a second. Now let's wait. I don't want to go over Vincent's shot here, but yeah, I mean, this is actually a really good question on what happens in a cue ball foul only situation when you bump an object ball.
Well, you brought up the rule pretty clearly, and I remember reading it.
Well, here it is.
BCAPL, CSI.
So you can see right here, James is shooting the 2. He bumps the 5 with a stick. Cue ball comes back within 2 balls for sure. Bumps it. That's obviously a cue ball path foul.
Yeah, and the rule is actually, it doesn't even it's within, they call it a reasonable distance, and then they go and define reasonable distance as 6 or 7 inches.
There you go.
And that's right in the rule book. So, yeah, clearly within that distance.
So that's another cool thing about this replay. You can actually go back at any time, not just when you.
Oh, you could just scroll back.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, from the beginning of the match, we can watch anything.
Oh, very cool.
And it's all overhead replays only. I'd like to do a second camera, but I think I need to grow 2 more arms.
Well, that's not too tough.
I don't know. I mean,
maybe a little AI plant and brainstem and call Elon Musk.
I'm probably getting too old to get that cool stuff now, you know? All the young kids are going to have that kind of fun. What?
Man, he is on a mission, folks.
How is he able to bank everything? I mean, everything. Look at this, just drills it. He put a little right English on that. And, you know, for those that are pool savvy, that tightened up the angle on the bank so that he can hold the cue ball.
He's got to watch out. You don't want to scratch on the side here. He made sure of that by coming short, but left a tough angle on the 8 here.
Here's another one, though, right? This is not easy.
On the overhead, it looks a little easier. If you look on the overhead, definitely cuttable, but, yeah, not easy.
I mean, the way I'm looking at this is that, man, you got to go back and forth with inside.
Man, look at that camera work.
Who's our camera guy?
I don't know, but give that man a job.
Yep, see, inside English is very tough, man. I don't care who you are, honestly.
He's going to leave a pretty decent out here for Jimmy.
Yeah, 8 to the 9, pretty elementary.
We might have to push it all the way. Oh, no, he's able to just hold it. Very well played. Jimmy cut the lead in half.
That's how you do. Once again, the game-winning shot. Clean. Well done. You know, I got to say, Vincent pretty much handed that one over back to him, though.
Yeah, gave him the 2-ball out.
Big difference between 7-2 and 6-3. I know we say that a lot.
Yeah, but that's a good point. Yeah,
There's certain numbers that just ring.
Yeah, 7-2 is starting to get away. 6-3, Jimmy. I mean, you can't. I mean, I couldn't count him out if it was 14-3. I mean, Jimmy can go on a tear. You just never know.
Yeah, you can't let up on him. That's for sure. Before you know it, he'll be 3 games up.
Makes a 2-ball. He can see a piece of. Does he go after the 9 here? He's going after the 9.
I think you have to.
Might as well. The thing is, if it hangs, right? I mean, yeah, but in this situation, sometimes you would just make the 9 and call push. But even that's a little sketchy, just making the 9. So your best bet is probably going after it here. It's very makeable. The coveted 1-9 combo.
Oh, my goodness.
The coveted 1-9 combo.
What do you even say there?
Well, go to the player chair and find out.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Hey,
Little John.
Johnny Fields. Peeping in.
Always nice. What a great combo. I mean, 3-ball combo, 9. I mean,
Just like that. It's a match again. Jimmy says, this one ain't getting away from you. Slow down, Vince.
JJ says it's a banger game. Not always. Not always.
All right. Drops a 7-ball. Shot on the 1. Path to the 2 is going to be... He's got to play a 2 in the side, maybe. Or he can bump into it.
He seems pretty confident on his path.
I think he's got to play kind of a roll-up safe here.
Yeah, I don't mind locking it up on the 8. You got to be careful. That 3-9 is tempting later. Yeah, there he goes. Rolls up on the 8, freezes it. Not many options here to hit this.
Yeah, what's the path? I mean,
You kind of see here, everything's just in the way.
yeah, no easy path to the 2, and if you don't get there, you're giving up ball in hand. He's just tying stuff up here.
Yeah. That's all you can do. You know, you surrender ball in hand, tie some stuff up, hope you get back to the table.
Jim Rhoda saying, get the hit, Vinny. Vinny the Hammer.
Vinny the Hammer. I mean, his breaks are pretty good.
Let's see, what does Vinny shoot with? He shoots with a Obama.
I've never heard of that.
Looks like a Sean.
Obama?
Obama. Bama? Bama.
It's an Obama?
No, Bama. B-A-M-A.
What are you talking about?
I'm just reading what he's got here, man.
Oh.
Brake sticks and old Earl Strickland Q-Tech. Jumps with the Jacoby. James shoots with a Jacoby butt and a Predator Victory medium tip. He's got a Wheat State shaft. Brakes with a blue BK Rush. And he's got a Predator air jump cue. Calling safe here. Well, not calling safe, but looks like he's playing a safe. And he does so almost
he's not going to like that, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of the right idea. He's trying to lock it behind the 4, which would have been a really good shot.
But as you can see, not only can Vince make the 2, but he might get shape on the 3-9 combo. Ah, it's a Schoen knockoff. I see. I mean, he likes it, right? If it plays well and hits well. I had a Schoen 20 years ago, and
Well, whatever he's got, it definitely hits well.
yeah,
He's making some great shots.
and that's all that matters. Giving it back to James to see what he would like to do with this. I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of opportunity here other than a return save.
Yeah, this is the deadest rack we've had where it's not really developing well for either player. It's a tough one.
Ooh, got a little double kiss, and he got fortunate.
Oh, what a hit. He got a hit. But he's probably left a shot. Well, he's left a 2-5 or a possible bank. James may decide to just bank the 2 and play it safe here. Or play the 2-5, which he's lining up now. No matter what route he goes here, it's not easy. And then he's going to have to play the 2 here. All right, do you think you attempt like that 3-9 carom or the 3-9 combo?
I think the carom
I like the carom.
seems a little easier because the 3's tied up to the rail. It's going to be hard to get that to accurately deflect into the 9 at the proper angle. You might even choose to bank it or play it safe. Yeah, he looks like he's lining up for the carom. Good call.
It is there. I mean, there's also safe, right? He could play off the 3 and hide behind the 6 up there. There's that shot as well, which is, you got to think, what is harder? Playing off the 3 above the 6 or the 3-9 carom? You got to pick your poison here.
And it's all very low percentage.
Oh, he went with the combo.
Oh, wow. So that was my first choice. And then I thought for sure he's been carrying everything in. Why would he do that? Let's take another look at that.
Yeah,
What a great shot.
Yeah, he like literally banked the 3 really off the rail. He hit that great. What a shot.
I mean, look at that. How does he get that off the rail?
He banks it.
Unbelievable. That is hats off.
That's
Great shot.
It's experience, folks. Great shot.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, it went straight in. I got to tell you.
Well, what a swing, man. We were
Yeah.
almost 7-2, and here we are 6-5. You know, I mean, things are starting to go in Jimmy's direction now.
Yeah, got the 3 in. Everything wanted to go in that side pocket for a minute there.
Made 2 balls in the break, but unfortunately got a little hooked by the 5. Let's try to come off that top rail there. Or is no, he's coming off the side rail. He's trying to bend it around the 5 here. Scratch territory.
Yeah, just a little bottom right. Get a good hit on the 1. Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. But honestly, the 2 balls in trouble. I don't see a basic run out is what I'm saying. You got the, I don't know if the 2 might go in between the 6 and the rail if you hit it pocket speed.
Yeah, and you can cheat it almost a diamond and a half up off the rail too. So
Very close.
that 2 definitely goes, I think. But you got to get from the 1 to the 2 first.
Trying to get Liz's attention. Maybe she could bring us a cup of coffee.
I don't even see it.
Well, Liz is over there. And then Jess is sitting over there. And I swear they're looking right at us, but it's kind of funny. No,
Are you just tricking me, like waving at everybody, like trying to get me to spot them? Where are they?
I don't see anybody.
I missed a shot on the 1.
So he didn't miss anything. He drew back, got the 2. This is the shot I was talking about earlier. Pocket speed. So he went off the rail off the 6, which is actually even more technical than what I was thinking. He's not happy about that, but he didn't leave the easiest of shots. Let's be honest here.
Yeah. No great path to the 2.
Yeah, he's not happy about that one. But unless you kick at this and somehow avoid the 8,
I think he's just got to come off the rail, just guarantee himself a hit here. Definitely don't want to give up ball in hand. That could sting the way Vince is shooting.
yeah, like this, he's just gonna go for the hit. And you know what? It might go in. I was thinking if it double kissed, it was close enough to the point there that it might have deflected in. Not a bad shot. I mean, if you think about what we've got going on here, you can't do much with this ball.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, because he's got to thin it a little bit, but how do you got to try to get this 2 at least out of the pocket, because you don't want to leave it sitting in the pocket, right?
I mean, it is just stuck. Yeah, so this is safety territory. Looks like he's just going to tap it out of there.
Yeah, the problem with that is it might just sit right back in it. Okay, he did get the...
But almost makes the 8 on the
Wow.
flip side. Still not leaving Jimmy a great shot, let's be honest. I mean, this is a cuttable shot. Also, you've got the carom into the 8, but you're on the rail. Hard to dig under that.
Yeah, and you'd be definitely launching the 2-ball. Is there a safe? Can he get safe on the 6 somehow? Or on the 9? He might be able to use a 9 for some cover here.
It's a tricky shot. I wonder. I like playing a safe here.
Yeah, he's got the 6 and the 9 to cover, but it's going to leak out.
Yeah.
And that is not going to leave a full shot, but
Enough.
he's going to leave a piece of the 2 for sure.
All right, we'll take a look at the dual view. You can kind of see on the overhead the 2 ball is tight against the 7. I can't say for sure that it goes. Even looking at the table live, I mean, I don't think it goes. Vince is down. He says it does.
Yeah, so deceiving. Sometimes I agree with you. It looks like hard to pass, but
Maybe it's got maybe a half an inch in between, maybe an inch. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No problem.
how do you hit that one? I think you hit it pretty good. Oh my gosh. That's so weird on the camera to tell you, like, hey, it might not go, but when you get down behind the ball, it goes.
Yeah, I mean, here we'll see if we can maybe get a peek at that shot.
He's got to play this next shot a little careful. He doesn't want the 6 getting hung up on that top rail. He just kind of wants it to sit in front of the pocket here. If it gets up on the rail, it could become tricky.
Yeah, he hit that well. You know, if that hits the rail first, usually you don't get a shot because then the 6 would have rolled
Yeah.
to the foot rail and you'd be kicking.
Oh, he's pretty straight here, huh?
You know, I wouldn't be mad at this shot. I mean, you got options. You can draw it back. You can use a little top. Yeah.
Well, nice.
Comes around with top left. Straight in on the 7. Not happy with that either. Here, let's take a look at this replay really quick. How close was that 2 to the 7 to start this whole run out? I mean,
you could fit 3 nanometers between
oh,
there.
man, he shot that so fast. He's got to do something here. Yeah, it's that power draw, man. That power draw, you just lose it. You lose a little accuracy by doing that. Not much you can do.
That's going to cost him. It's going to cost him at least a game. And Jimmy's like, I'm all about it. Give me another one of those. Just rolls right up to the 9 here.
Yeah. Oh. Moving on. I was looking at that combo again from earlier. Never click a button that you don't know what it does. That's funny.
I hope I got the score right. believe it's been accurate so far.
I think Oh, you know, I can check. Yeah, I can check for you. Here, I got a...
Are you able to view the other tablet?
Yeah, let me make sure we're good here.
Say it ain't so.
All right, so here's our old school, right? We'll take a look at it. 6-6. Looks like he scored it. Looks like we don't even have James's name in there. So, and back to the new cleanness. Yeah, you got the score right.
Hey, I did something right. What's going on? All right. I didn't see a ball go.
No, it doesn't look. Vince is getting up.
So we are almost halfway through the match. We are racing to 14.
Yep. Tough cut on the one. Oh, he went for the bank. Yeah, that bank was really difficult. A double kiss was just in your face on that one.
All right, not a great opener here for James.
He went for it. I wasn't sure if he went for the 9 or if he was just going for the 1-4, but neither went his way, and he left the cue ball tough, so that's a two-way. He knew where the 1 was going to go, and he controlled the cue ball. Why not, right? You get a free chance at winning the game.
And the ability to get safe, yeah, absolutely. Oh, can he slice this one? If he can slice it, then it could hit the 9. Oh, he's just getting that one away from the 9 to avoid the 1-9 combo. That's what we call smart.
I mean, seeing that he lost the last 3 games, James is slowly catching up here, and he's going to possibly surpass. I mean, he did catch up. Could take the lead for the first time.
May see a pretty good lockup save here. He's going to lock it up right on the 4 ball. Sending the 1 back down. Ooh, he brought it back too much, but still doesn't leave a shot. Would have been really nice to lock it up on that 4. I mean, it would have been jail.
Yeah, that would have been tough. All right, ball in hand on the 1. Yeah, he probably would have liked to slide out a little bit more, but this is not bad. You can either roll this in, stun it, or throw a little left on it, adjust your aim, and hold the cue ball pretty much where it's at. A little more risk in doing that. Yep. Took the smarter way out and just went to the short side of the 3. But now he's got an off angle to get back to the 4, so he's going to be working pretty hard to get back in line here. Chooses to play the save. Leaves the 4 open. Tricky to get back, but not going to say impossible. If he can get perfect on this 4, he'll be able to roll up, take the 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's game over. So this is the shot of the match. Shot of this game. Let's tighten that up a bit. Yeah, put a nice draw on it. See where he got on the 4. You missed a great shot there, Patrick. Vince is executing perfectly. Got on the 4.
I'm sure you'll be able to show it to me again.
I don't know if you want to see it.
I do.
What do you guys think? Does Pat deserve to see that shot? Because I'm telling you
Oh,
what.
if I don't deserve to see the shot, then time for me to go take a longer break. Hey, I may have found another fellow commentator.
Oh, yeah?
Possibly. We shall see.
And we can always use a little more help so we can branch out and develop more, you know. I know they call the commentators the talent, but I don't really know if I have the talent for it.
Yeah.
I think I'm better in the back room.
I'm better at the scoreboard thing, and I'm even screwing that up, actually.
I tell you what, you know what? That's a great job, huh? You get to sit and watch the best pool of your life, and all you got to do is hit a couple of balls and change the score once in a while, man. Could I have that job?
It's hard because you got to pay attention. Like,
Yeah.
you want to watch the great pool,
Yeah.
but then you got to watch the scoreboard.
You can't have a conversation. You can't zone out. Nothing. Yeah. No, I'm with you. So here's that replay real quick. So Vince got left this by Jimmy. And you can see pretty easily it's a tough shot in the side. He had to drop back. He put bottom right on it and got perfectly on the 4, which leads him to where we are now, a possible table run. So now he's got the 6. If he makes this, it's pretty natural to get on the 7. We've seen this in our ring game a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got straight in on the 7, but you know what? Just draw it back. Don't get greedy. You know, just give yourself a opportunity on that 8 ball.
Yeah, you really just want to get off the rail at least, and that's about it.
It's tough, though. You know, these are easy to rattle when you try to cheat these pockets.
Oh, he overdrew it?
I told you, but you
But
know what?
he's
He's
okay.
okay. Yeah, it's a 40-degree cut. You know, I feel like you stay down on this. You make this.
It's actually a really good angle. It just comes out natural for the 9 here. You know?
Yeah, you might have to use, I don't know, an 16th tip of inside, you know, just to make sure you don't go towards that side pocket. But nothing that's going to affect the aim.
Yeah, you just got to focus to make the ball, and you're on the 9.
Yeah, he cut it thick. And it was tracking. It was tracking there, so. Yeah, I mean, you can't give Jimmy 2 balls like this. I mean, he's going to.
Oh, he'll make you pay for sure.
That was my nickname yesterday. 2-ball run out.
You had some 1-ball runouts, too.
Yeah, I mean, I got to thank Andrew.
Yeah,
Andy.
You were a big winner yesterday, man.
Yeah, I don't mind it. All of the money I won went to the server, and she was very happy that somebody finally tipped her. You know, it's been rough out here with these pool players, I tell you. Nobody wants to tip.
All right, I think, is that James's first lead of the game?
And now we're stuck on a player break.
Oh, interesting. Maybe we'll go over some.
Let's call that a commercial break. Here, we'll give you guys something to listen to while we wait.
And we're back. Jimmy breaking.
7 ball down. Good shot on the 1.
Ooh, yeah. The 4 is looking a little weird, but I think James will be able to handle that.
I think the only problem would be the 4. But looking at the overhead here, you can see it clearly goes.
Yeah, so one of the two, little work to do there, and after that, it's going to get a little bit easier. JJ is bringing up a good point. He's like, for real though, look at the change in James's game since I started playing the jukebox.
You think that's it?
He was at 2 or 3, and now he's at 7. So,
I mean, you are paying for it.
I mean, is it the music?
I'm telling you, this is a new market. Play what you want on our jukebox, and we'll relay it to you in poor quality.
Awesome model.
Yeah, it should work. It's working for JJ.
All right, shot on the 2. And it leads nice to the 3 here. Well, actually, not too nice. I mean, he's got to really control this ball. What a shot. Hit it a little harder than he wanted to, but it's going to work.
Yeah, I don't see too many problems with this.
Who's the better pool player that are announcing? Well, neither one of us are any good, so that's kind of a trick question.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just say you're better, Stu.
Yeah, for real.
We'll just go with that. Also, you got to keep in mind that, doing this since 10 a.m., sometimes it's tough to focus, I mean, you get a little weird. You miss a few shots. You start going out on a tangent.
Tangent line?
Yeah, I mean, you can't always have the perfect commentation.
Oh, no. You get subpar at best from me. All right, so that was it. Once you got to the 4, everything else is pretty clean up here. Oh, 3 a.m. Stu, where are you at, my man?
That's got to be like the UK or something.
Well, yeah, it's definitely got to be far east.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
I had a loss for words on that one.
He left the good old Chris G out.
The 2 ball. Let them be money balls. That would be the 5 and the 9. Andy, I appreciate you, man. I know you're just building up my ego a little bit. It's been a long couple of years with no wins. Syria. Well, hey, nice to have you, Stu.
Hey, I was in Syria once. It wasn't really supposed to be in Syria, but we did get permission to go in.
Is this classified information? Should we envelope this?
No, it wasn't
Okay.
classified.
Everything's classified with you. All right, let's take a look at that one more time. This was the game changer. Just enough. He tried to hold the cue ball, and that's what happens. You try to hold the cue ball, comes and gets you.
Wow, Syria. I mean, I didn't even know the stream was going in Syria. That's pretty cool. I was up there on the Syrian border, a little town called Husayba up in the Anbar province. I was like literally right on the Syrian border. And we had to walk into the Syrian border because of a certain incident that occurred many, many years ago. All right, Vince with the break.
Hopefully you heard his story, Stu. I know sometimes in between matches we're playing a little bit of audio. Let us know how that's going. Do you guys hear the ball sounds? Is this improved from our last stream? What do you think?
Looks like he made the 8 ball with a shot on the 1. A little tricky to get to the 2 because he's over the 7, so not cut and dry here.
I think it's that time.
Boosh. It's actually a Mountain Dew, but
We're available for sponsorships of many different kinds. Just please contact us at madappleextreme@gmail.com. It would be a heck of a Mountain Dew commercial. That was pretty good. Good. Thanks, Nick. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to, give you guys a little bit more this week. Don't expect it next week or the week after or maybe even 4 weeks from now.
well, yeah, I mean, nothing for the open stream for at least a month.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. Pass the word. We'll put some posts out. But there's some vacations. There's some events. There's some things going on that we will not be available to do the King's Court on open stream for 1 month.
What a shot there by Jimmy. He pointed like he wasn't happy at the ball, but I mean, he's got a shot on the 2 and probably a path to the 3 if he plays it right.
Yeah, Stu, this is a bar box, typical in Wisconsin. It's a 7-foot table. So, yeah, it's a couple feet shorter than a pro table, but it's commonly what's used out here for most tournaments, unless you're a pro.
Wait a second, Stu. Are you the one that asked that at WSPA a while back?
It's a valid question. I understand. I'd like to see all 9-ball pool as well, or a 9-foot table pool, but
He's got to jump over this.
there's certain challenges to a small table.
Hold on. What's he jumping at? He's jumping at the 3 ball and the 2 ball's there.
Oh, he didn't see it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if Vince tells him.
What is going on there?
he looked over here like, foul? Yeah, pretty sure that's a foul, buddy. All right, let's take a look at this.
Yeah, then.
Amazing shot on the 3-ball, though.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. I had to there, but
Well, I mean, did Vince? Wow.
yeah, Vince looked at us and he was like, I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah. That's ball in hand for Vince.
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while your brain shuts off, you're not focusing, you don't hit the right balls. Now imagine if we would have got the Airmouth Black, with the what is it, the purple 5-ball?
Purple 5.
Yeah,
and
that would
pink
throw
4.
some people off. I know that threw Tate off.
Yeah, Joey almost beat Shane Van Boning. 3 balls, 4 balls
Yeah.
left, and hit the purple 5, thinking it was the 4.
We go to, let's go to the overhead view. I think I forgot to switch. Sorry about that.
Yeah, our screen is kind of frozen right now.
There we go. Well, we'll switch to this for now. Our old school. Might have to get his name in there. Just put his name here. Even if it's just James B.
All right, Vince continuing his way to work through the rack. He's got the 3 ball. Working on some scoreboard issues, folks. Sorry about that. On the 4 with a good path to the 5. Let's see. Yeah, a little tricky, but he should be able to handle this one. That ball and hand mistake could be proving catastrophic in this rack here. As long as he gets to the 5. Slides over nice. All right. 6 does go by the 9, I believe, so he can just kind of roll up off of the rail, get off the rail just a little bit. Or he could draw it back to the side. He has been overdrawn a little bit, so he might just want to play this up. Play the 6 down. But I have a feeling he's going to draw back to it. And he is. See if he can control the draw here. Nope, he does go up. But kind of got off the rail a little too far, so it's going to be a little tough.
Yeah, we get a nail biter here, that's for sure.
A little tough on the 6. He's not liking it too much here. Wow. Might want to hit a replay on that shot. That was beautiful.
Yeah, he's playing great. Cleaning house.
Two balls left to go in the out here.
Oh, it's hidden. Someone turn it off. Easy fix.
Well, we fixed the technical issue. Vince playing a pretty strong out here, and he got a little funny on the 9, though.
I see what it is. Yep. Little scoreboard mix up.
That was definitely me probably when I was changing the whatever scoreboard thingies.
It's all good. We can't be perfect all the time. They would expect it every week. This is a tough 9 ball. These make me a little nervous.
To regain the lead, he nails it.
Under pressure. Okay. All right. We're going to bring it back to the new awesomeness. Definitely want to keep the sound going because when we go back to the old setup, obviously you don't have any sound. And, other than the jukebox, I mean, who doesn't like to hear the ball sounds? Pocket pops, the break.
Yeah, I love hearing the sound with the game. Wow, and that was a sledgehammer of a break.
That's why they call him. What do they call him?
The hammer.
The Hammer. Vince the Hammer.
Two balls down with a shot on the one. And, let's see. Yeah, path to the two. He can get above it here, I would think. He's going to come close to it, though. Nope, he's good.
Well, JJ, I do like the graphic work that Kendall has put into that scoreboard, and I agree with you. Just trying something a little more standardized for some, possible event work. So,
The ball count features a nice touch, though. I mean,
yeah,
you can't-
JJ, come on, man.
You can't argue that. That's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
I don't mind it. Kendall puts tons. I mean, I'm telling you, for graphic design, and I don't think he's ever had any, training. It's all just naturally learned. I mean, I can't do that. You give me a graphic program like Adobe or CorelDRAW and say, make me something cool. That will break up the gestures, knights and queens, and I mean, you're going to get squares and circles. Squares, circles, and a little bit of text. So
Well, Kendall was an is an artist.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very artistic.
oh, you should see when he builds tables for his business here. He'll shut the place down for a week just to build a table and put the fire on it to burn the wood. I'm telling you, man, it's like New Yankee Workshop up in this.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah.
So, were you here? Supposedly, there used to be chalkboards all over the place, and he would, like in a grocery store, they draw them pictures and stuff. He used to do that here.
Yeah, he did. And there's one up there and one over there, and even some of the servers. Even I think Mason even did a few. Everybody's got so much artistic talent around here. That's why maybe I'm good at computers. I'm very logical, but there's something about art that, So I'm with you, JJ, but the 4 and 5 are the wrong. Look at this guy. Who's this guy? Can we ban this JJ guy?
He said, well, I'll make sure to let Vince know after the match. All right, is this looking at the first break-in run of the match here? That's unusual.
Oh yeah, Mad Matt. I didn't even take a look at that. We can probably go back, just out of curiosity's sake, to see what we're talking about here.
Well, sometimes it's deceiving,
It is.
because of the camera angle. But, if he's looking at the overhead, you can't argue with the overhead. That's coming straight down.
We'll take a look at it after the shot, if I have time. Yeah, I think he's going to take a minute on this one. So let's take a look. So this is that last break. Cue ball's in the pocket right now. So cue ball definitely is good there. And then he moves it a little forward. And you
Ooh.
are right.
If he hits it from there, yeah.
That would be, if Jimmy wanted to call a foul on that, he'd have to be sitting in the right place.
Oh, he pushed it even a little farther.
Yeah.
That's about a half a ball out.
Yeah, if not 80% of the ball. So, hey, good catch there, Mad Matt. Now, we can't just bust out of the booth and call a foul. We're not refs. But if Jimmy was paying attention to that, or if he really cared. I
Oh,
don't
no. Did he leave another 2-ball out here?
Yeah, I think so. It's not the easiest shot on the 8, but, I mean, you give me this opportunity, I'll be more than happy to give this a shot.
Well, this is about 99.9 for Jimmy here. I mean, I'd bet $1 on it with you, but you took all my dollars yesterday.
Yeah, like 3 of them. So, JJ, I know you're probably just razzing us a little bit, but the scoreboard's made for the Aramith black balls.
Oh, man, you owe me $1.
I don't remember betting. What do we? I'm losing money and I'm not even betting.
I actually said that Jimmy was going to make it.
Yeah. Also, I got another $1 then.
You're like, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm losing money here. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on the racks. Does it say what table that Vince normally plays on? Because maybe he puts it a little further because he's used to an 8-footer.
8-foot favorite table size.
Yeah, he's used to 8-foot tables and he likes diamonds. I don't know how that goes hand in hand, but he probably grew up with 8-foots.
Oh man, that's the coveted 2-ball out with ball in hand. This is the Chris G special.
Yeah, it's 9-ball. What are you gonna do? You know, that's how 9-ball works. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have any problems with this 9. All right, we'll take a look at the last couple shots here while Jimmy's racking. Finishes that up very nicely.
Hey, Kendall Cook in the house. What's up? He says this is one of his favorite things. Oh,
I'm guessing he heard us complimenting his graphic design work. His ear was ringing and he had to pop in.
that's exactly what it was. Kendall, what do you think of the scoreboard?
Yeah, JJ prefers yours. And we were complimenting you on your graphic design work. For real. There's no joke here. Like, that's for real. Are you back? Must have been a long few days selling shirts at, what was it, the Dart? National Dart Championship or something?
Yep, down in Indiana.
Not sure, Cody. There's usually crickets in the booth.
Is that like a reference to
I can't think of it. That's
that
why. I
movie with
can't-
Jimmy the Cricket?
Yeah.
All right, so Vince with not a so great look at the 1. What did I just say? Wow.
Take another sip of that
Coffee.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, sugar.
Fresh coffee to the booth, please. 2 cups, 2 cream. Cracker Barrel. I haven't been there in a while. I think we have one over by the mall, don't we? Isn't there a Cracker Barrel over here? Or is that?
In Appleton?
Yeah,
No way.
there
No,
was.
there can't. Me and my wife would have been there.
There's something.
Yeah, that was like we loved going there when we were in North Carolina. But yeah, no, they're throughout the country. Actually, when I was coming back from Derby City, that's where me, Kendall, and his wife stopped. I think was the Cracker Barrel.
Well, it's their tradition. Why wouldn't you? Get a good meal, relax a little bit. 3.5 hour drive still though. Don't eat too much. You'll be nodding off. But if I remember correctly, that Jeep he's got pretty much auto steers. It's like a Tesla.
I think it drives itself.
Yeah.
Wait a second. If he's driving, how is he? Just kidding.
Yeah. Like I thought the stream was froze, but Jimmy's just standing there perfectly still for like 30 seconds.
What was that? Was that at WSPA when we froze up? And I'm like looking at the player standing there. And I'm like, oh, he's trying to think this ball in.
Yeah.
He's just frozen solid for like a minute.
Yeah, there were 3-4 balls ahead of us.
Yeah, and you're like, hey Pat, he's not just thinking; he's frozen in time.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man, we froze up."
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, I prefer, Streamlabs is not my recommended software of choice, but it's the one that I can say, click here and you'll go. And everybody knows how to use it.
It's for crane eaters.
I didn't say that. You said that. Yeah, this is a weird table. So now he's got the 1-7. Let's take a look at the overhead. You can see that clearly cuts over. I'm taking the combo. And what's he doing? Is he carrying this?
Cam.
Yeah. It's not a bad shot. I just don't like getting stuck in the pocket.
Probably tried to dress that one up on the rail a little bit better, but
Yeah, more of a straight in down the rail would have been nice.
still is a fairly. Actually, this, if he makes this shot, he might be on a 2-9 combo. Like he just spit it over there. You know?
Oh, I know.
Everybody Chris knows.
I definitely know. You know?
You know.
You can tell we had no formal commentator training. It's hard not to answer the other person. Like when you commentate, it's hard not to be like, right, you're correct, I agree. You got to drop all that politeness off the end.
Or
For real, like it's tough.
you know what my brother does when we're in here? It kills me. It's hilarious. I'll be saying something. I'm like, yeah, he's probably going to shoot the one ball in here. And Mike will be like, no, actually, he might think about taking the one ball.
Just like reiterate the exact same thing you said.
Just not paying attention. Because it's hard. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like
well,
when
especially you guys are brothers. He probably doesn't
Oh,
ever
yeah.
listen to you.
yeah, exactly.
That would whole lifetime of you.
Yeah, I don't wish that upon anybody except maybe my wife. Man, every time I tap the player thing, I think I tap it, but I don't.
You need a little moisture in the finger.
Yeah. I gotta get better at tapping the screen.
Yeah.
That sounded oddly weird, but
Well, at least we know it's working. We're about, 65, 70% through the match, and we're testing all this new stuff out. So thanks for hanging out with us, and hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of sound and a little more visual and a few different views. It's always nice to see, for example, Jimmy's thinking. Look at him think.
I do like these new views though. Really nice.
Yeah, I mean they're great.
Three nine. How are you hitting the 3-9 here?
I mean, you could just slam it.
You have to kick into it maybe. But, wow. 3-9's rough.
It is 9-ball.
3-6 maybe.
So what is he doing? He's aiming this up. Let's look at this view here.
Yeah, he's aiming 3-6.
And then is he thinking he's gonna possibly get the 9 moving?
Well, he's definitely gonna hit the 9. The problem is he gonna have a shot on the 3 if he makes a 6? And my gut's telling me no.
Oh, JJ just said 3-9. Kick shot.
Kick, yes. What I said.
I don't know. It looks like it's going into the first diamond, JJ. So that would be a really tough kick combo. Which is why he's probably not taking it. I had one of those in the ring game.
Yeah, you had a.
I had to do like reverse English and come back in it. Man, it felt good. It was like a color of money shot. I was enjoying that.
Yeah, when you made that, I was like, all right, just ignore Chris.
No, that's okay. It's a ring game.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta shark a little. You gotta compliment. You gotta throw them off. Whatever it takes to throw someone off their game. I know that sounds bad. We're not talking professional pool here. We're talking ring game. All right, he's still shooting. the opportunity's still there. You got a pretty tough shot on the 5 all the way up. I mean, 4.
Yeah, this is.
I'm mixing up the colors already too.
Big shot, and it goes in center pocket.
Wow.
Bravo on that shot. A little bit of a tester to get over nicely on the 8. I think he's going to want to keep the angle here, though, actually, so he's probably just going to stop it. Or keep the cue ball minimal movement, at least. He's hitting him good.
Yeah, and he's not really slowing down. He's got kind of a rhythm going on out there. Ooh, yeah. We saw that 4-railer in the pocket, but you know what? Just enough to get back for the 9.
I keep thinking it's you, but it's me. Every time, like, if you say something like wow or ooh, I'm instantly repeating what you're saying.
I think we're saying we've done this long enough that we're kind of repeating. We're repeating each other's.
Yeah, it's getting awkward. Yeah. Like, he's saying what I'm saying, what he's saying. Like,
hey, let's try this out. What does this do?
Uh-oh. See you soon, folks.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa. Say it ain't so.
It's definitely so. Oh, look at that perfect 6-railer.
Oh, that is so
Let's
cool.
just run that back a couple of times. Sorry, Jimmy. I got to make fun of you a little bit for that one.
That was pretty cool. How did you do that?
I don't know. There's just a lot of buttons on this console, and I'm pushing all of them.
Chris G is good at pushing buttons.
That's. Oh, now there's music playing, so they probably can't hear us. I am the button pusher extraordinaire. All right. There we go. We do have to find a smoother way to transition out of music.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a little cutty.
Can you guys hear us when there's music going? I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. That cue ball went right towards the camera. Did you see that? That was like 3D.
Can we get one of those replays where it goes forward and backwards again?
Oh, man. That's going to be amazing. Oh, but it's overhead only.
What does it look? Oh, yeah, we probably won't be able to.
Yeah, what's it look like? Why not?
We have to do it.
Let's see what it does here. Off the table.
4
and back on. Off the table and back on. Nice shot, Jimmy.
Oh, we got to get back to the break.
Oh, we're definitely there, buddy. There we go.
Where's that cue ball at?
9
Ooh.
in. 9 in.
Vince made it clear. 9 gets spotted.
Oh,
we ain't counting the 9 on the snap.
what? You know, the person that makes that rule always makes the 9. I don't know. I'll be honest with you on that one. I like playing 9-ball with 9-ball breaks. I do.
Well, that's how 9-ball's supposed to be played. Like, it's 9 on the snap. Like, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, think about it. You know, Matchroom plays with 9-ball. What do they call it? Are you blanking?
Yeah, I just, hold on. What was the question? I missed the question.
9-ball on the break. What do they call it?
The golden break.
Golden break. He got it. You should have seen it.
I'm like, what?
His forehead started turning pink,
No, like,
overheating.
I heard you ask me a question, but my mind shut off. Wow. Look at that shot.
What do we got going on here? I'm telling you, these guys are playing lights out.
Yeah, that's no give me shot right there.
And a shot on the 1.
Man, this match is just like as close as it can. It's going to go hill at this rate.
Oh, that was interesting.
He's just playing safe.
Yeah, because it was too tough to get back to 2. Intelligent shot. I don't think he got him, though. I think he can see.
Well, he can definitely get off the rail if and get the 1. Can he get enough of it? I would think so. I think you're right. I'm looking right down the. Oh, 7 is hooking.
Oh, yeah. It's completely different.
He's got to go
screen.
off the rail here. Yeah, he's getting up off it.
Oh, here. This is a great view. You can, yeah, so he's got to go rail first, way off to the left of it. Well, his left.
See, this is really cool. You can see what he's looking at and everything when he shoots.
Oh, I thought the 9 was going to go off the 2. Now, that was a banger shot. All right, I'll give you that one. Whoever said 9 ball's a banger game. But we haven't seen much of that, right? So you can't call 9 ball a banger game. Because when you watch the pros play,
Yeah, they ain't banging nothing.
there is very little slop going on. Every once in a while, somebody will get lucky, but it's very rare. It might be once or twice a whole tournament, televised. Now, I can't say what happens on the other 64 tables, throughout the beginning of the tournament. It's looking good. Little
Yeah.
cut on the 2.
Yeah, it's kind of natural to the 3 here. It's kind of maybe a little right if you want, but you don't need it. Oh, it's going to hang up.
Yeah, that's going to sit there. He's not going to be happy about that one.
That one could sting. Jimmy might make him pay for that. Ooh, he's rolling it a little fast. He's not happy.
Yeah, definitely not. That's not where he wanted to be. Vince is probably pretty happy about that.
Vince sits back, takes a drink, and says, "Thank you."
Yeah, that's how pool works,
Oh, he's got the bank, though, so I don't think Vince should get too comfortable just yet. It's actually a pretty makeable shot here for Jimmy. He's actually going to have to probably play off the rail and come up to the 5 and play the 5 in the same pocket. Or he could risk a very risky safety and locking up on the 7, but that's a risky shot. Yeah, he did try to play some type of safe there, but that's not going to really work too well.
Well, looking at the Sunday 8-ball tournament, looks like we got Mitchie 2 Gloves, Mark West, John Lewis, Susie Q.
Mitchie 2 Gloves. Second time I've heard that today.
Fong may or may not still be in it. He's running it, so hard to say he's still here. But I think they're probably down to the last 8.
Hey, did you see Cat was here today?
I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, he's been just not around, and man, he looks good.
Yeah, he's been working out.
Wow,
Yeah, he does like a whole workout routine now.
I barely recognized him.
Well, he used to play basketball.
Oh, really?
So I mean, imagine.
Yeah.
You go from
He's a tall guy too.
tall and lanky, skinny, and then life hits you, and now he's giving her back. He's getting back to his.
Yep.
And he's young too.
Props off to Cat, man.
Yeah, he's got a little daughter, and that was enough to motivate him to get his stuff together. Even though he hangs out with Jeff Tischauer a lot, I mean that's got to be tough.
All right, tough on the 3 here. You could send the cue ball up there by the 9 somewhere. Try and get safe. It's probably what he's looking at. I mean, there's a good chance he could kind of just send it, thin off the 3 and up to the 9. He's going to try to bank this, though, or something. Can't tell what he's doing.
I think he's just going to send it, like you said.
He did bank that.
Wow.
What a shot.
I'm telling you.
What a shot. I mean, when you're looking at that, it's like...
It's tight.
Because the 7 cuts off the line a little bit. He had to basically shorten that up with a little bit of speed and a little bit of left English. So he shortened it up. Kind of played it wide, but got it to come short. Oh, he's not going to get a big reward here, though.
You know, honestly,
This is
the cut on the 5 was beautiful, though. That was a tough shot. And even though he's got a tough rail shot, the 6 is still makeable. I'm not counting him out yet.
makeable, but very, very tough. You're on the rail. You got to get it past the 7.
Yeah, let's take a look at full overhead. I mean, you can cut that in the side. Quite possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it probably cuts on the side.
And I mean, if you just hit it, right? You know, you hit it soft, you got the 7 in the side, you hit it a little harder, you come back to the middle of the table, you got the 7 in the upper right corner. I mean, I've got faith.
Focus on the ball, make.
Yeah, you definitely have to stay down on this shot. You can't mess around.
Ooh, Jimmy's looking at this one close. He's got his head up above water here. It's a good angle here.
Oh, he's just playing it safe, smart.
Yeah, this is pretty jumpable for Jimmy.
Yeah, he's already got the jump cue in hand. You know, as much as I like this view, I want to try this because I want to see the elevation of the cue ball for once. You know, we very rarely showcase the elevation. We're always looking at it from above. Let's see how high he gets off table over the 7.
He's darting it. It's a lot harder to be accurate with the dart method.
Yeah, I don't like the dart. Not on a shot this far away from the 7 ball.
Yeah, typically you dart when you're really close. He did get a hit, though.
Yeah, he got a hit. That's sometimes good enough, you know, with a jump cue.
This is almost those 2-for-1 shots here. You make the 6, you probably make the 9, too.
Every ball is a rail.
Truer words have never been spoken.
One for Ray out in Vegas. Maybe he'll watch us later.
As in skin and door.
What a great shot. Lean, he put a little top right on that too. Maybe just to prevent any kind of scratch possibility.
We are all tied up again, folks. All right, it's a race to 5 now.
We'll take a look at some of the other exciting shots. We got the bank on the 3 while we're waiting. Oh, this one was a good one. The old 2-ball supercut combo. Doesn't get much better than that. Oh, and then let's not forget Jimmy's amazing break.
You didn't do that. Jimmy's gonna be like, man, I'm never going up there again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jimmy, we do it with love, my man. I've hit him way worse than that. So is Chris.
Hands down. Hands down. I mean, even Shane Van Boening did it. They called him Captain Whiff for like 3 months.
I remember that.
Yeah. And it's not his fault. Like, it hit his glove. Like, it wasn't a breakdown in fundamentals or anything. He went a little too far, caught his glove.
The best part of that was like the look that he was giving to himself.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
yeah, I just did that on live TV as like the top 5. You know, he's still in the top 5 from what I can recall. Not so long ago, number 1.
So ball in hand with one ball down. As you were it's the 5 ball that's down. And James with a pretty good looking table here. 2 to the 3, pretty good. 3 to the 4 looks good. Yep, I'm gonna say James is getting out of this one.
Well, it's not hill yet, Kendall. It's a race to 14. So if you're still chilling, waiting for your food, or maybe drinking a cup of coffee after a great meal, you might be able to catch it.
Yeah, take some notes on the new scoreboard, the sound, and let us know what you think. Chris put a lot of hard work into it, getting set up.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I wish I would have had a little more time to perfect things, but we're rolling with it. What better way to get used to the new tech than to just dive right in?
And
you know?
And then it's going to be Train City. He's going to have to train us up.
Yeah, we still got a few things to do, obviously. But every step's always a big step forward, and that's all you can really do.
Roll up playing the 6 on the opposite side here. Or he could just kind of play almost a stop shot or just drop back a half a ball here. Play a 6 down. However, it looked like he was drawing there for a second. So,
yeah, I think he changed his mind, and that's why he got back up off a shot. How many times have you done that, and you're like, I should have got back up? Well.
Yeah, now it looks like he's pushing forward. Oh, he gave the 6 a bad bump.
That's not a bad
Whoa,
bump. I mean, he can still make the 6 clean, get shape on the 7, or shoot the combo. Is he shooting the combo?
Oh, he's shooting a combo all day. Because I don't think the 6 goes clean by the 9, so he's kind of forced here. Well, there's a good angle at it.
I mean, that's what it would feel like shooting it if you were at the table.
Hit it good. Good.
Yes, sir.
Good.
There's another look at that combo.
How many combos have we had in this match? Quite a few.
I'll tell you what, maybe Vince should have said no early 9s when he was making the rules.
There have been a few.
Yeah. I don't know how many, but I think most of them went to Jimmy.
That one that he made with the 3-ball combo in the beginning of the match, I was like, I mean, it's there, it's possible, and, it went in.
We're going to do dramatic break. Will the cue ball fly off the table?
I'm guessing not. I made something look like the 6-ball and the 1-ball.
I meant to go to the other view, but this will work.
Oh, does he tell me he's got a... Remember he had earlier a break and a 1-9 combo? He's got a break and now a 2-9 combo.
Oh, my goodness.
If this goes...
I mean, Vincent is only 1 down here. 1 down.
Yeah, no, this is a very close match.
Yeah, that was... he was off by a little bit, but again, if you look at the overhead here, I mean, you can see that was a difficult combo. Not a great starter shot for Vincent.
This is going to be tough. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, just some great combo shots.
Both players. Vince is hanging in there. It seems like we're always watching James kind of get out on a 2-ball run or a early 1-9 combo. But look at the score.
Yeah, no, James has had his own runs. Vince has had his. I mean, they're going back and forth as far as, like, 2-ball outs. I mean, I know Vince has had a few.
It happens in 9-ball. Any rotation, you're going to get that once in a while at this level.
Ooh, is that 7 in the way? Possibly. Enough to make the 3 tough here anyway. Oh, it's a really good look at it.
Yeah, that's kind of scary how close that 7-ball is.
Yeah, he's just trying to spin around it just a little bit. Oh, what a great angle that was to see that shot.
I'm telling you. Also, did you see he threw a little right English on that to kind of spin the ball in and almost overcut it?
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. He had to bend it a little bit, just a little bit. It's so easy to overbend that ball. He hit that really well.
That's one thing I've noticed. Like, when you're not looking, Vince just attacks. And next thing you know, he's got a couple more games on you. And you're like, how'd that happen?
He started off really strong, right? Like, what was it, 6-2?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-2 was a good start. And then JJ was that JJ that put on the music? And then James went on a tear.
I think that did help. Yeah, he was down at least 3 at that time. Yeah, I got a little weird on the 5 there.
Yeah, he tried to wipe the 5-ball over, like, keep going. Definitely cut. He's probably going to run into the 9 here if he cuts his 5, which is going to kill the action on a cue ball for sure, but he'll still have a shot on the 7. I mean, I just focus on making the ball here.
Oh, almost made the 9. And he thinned the 5. But if you're looking at the overhead view, I do believe the 7's in the way, so you're going to have to do something. Rail first. It's going to be a little tricky getting back on the 7. Going to play this right. You got to think about it.
Yeah, he's got to bend this ball, I think.
Looks like he's putting a little top right on it. Probably going to hit around right after the first diamond. Yep, comes around. Definitely a little weird on the 7. I'm not going to. I'd be a little worried about this shot.
Yeah, not an easy one here. And this is, man, you don't make it, you're more than likely going to sell out the rack if you don't make this. Very makeable, though. I mean, just tough with the pressure on, and he nails it with another tough one to come.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier, does it?
I mean, you cut this over? Do you bank this? What are you doing with this one? Jeez.
I mean, at this point, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and just cut it.
I like to cut.
It's tough. It's tough.
Thing is, you cut it and you miss it, it's going to hang. So,
yeah.
Same thing, though. If you bank, you're probably going to hang it if you miss the bank, too.
Well, he went for the bank and scratched. Yeah. Well, I mean, it does happen.
So 9 goes on the spot. Ball in hand.
Let's see which side Vince chooses to shoot this. We'll take a look at Jimmy in the background on this. He doesn't seem too distraught. And that's another one. Another one in the books. Here, we'll take another look at the cut that made it all happen. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You went for the bank on that one. And he made I didn't even see that, making the 9 to the side. So if he would have just not scratched, he would have fluked the 9. And then here we go.
Wait, I'd miss that too.
Yeah. Here, we'll take another look at it. think we have a second before he breaks. That was Vince making the 9. So he goes for the bank, scratches, and watch the 9. 1, 2, 3. 3 rails on the side.
That's where he was playing it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, to be honest with you.
I'll have to ask him after the match. Either that or he played the bank really, really short. Okay, Vince to break. Should get an overhead of his break, see where cue ball's going. Ooh, the 9's moving pretty good. Looks like he made the 7 ball. And a shot on the 1 with a path to the 2.
Yeah, so this is the break. He almost has the 1 going in the side pocket. Almost made the 9, yeah.
His first few
break.
His first few breaks, he drilled the 1 on the side. I mean, just like clockwork. He's hitting that really good.
And I think that's what you try to do. It's tough on the 7-foot table, though. I know the pros do it all the time. They're really good. Their accuracy is perfect. But to make the 1 ball on the side on a bar box, not as easy as it seems. And an air says, not sure why anyone would even want to challenge James. Well, Vincent didn't really have a choice. He was just up in line. And there's about a year waiting list. So it's just luck of the draw on who's the current knight at the time you get picked.
Yeah, and it's just crazy that this is a rematch, actually, these two from back in 2022. It's very rare, except, Queens, we have quite a few rematches, but with Jesters and Knights, it's very rare that we get rematches.
I think it's perfect. It's good. I bet you Vincent really, really wants to just send this one home. And he's doing a great job.
Go 2 for 2 against James, yeah.
I mean, James got him back to even by missing that bank on the 9.
But, James wants this one more than anything, get payback.
Oh, who won? Did Vincent won last time?
No, they're 2022 Vince won.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this would be. Okay, I see. James is looking for some payback. Well, and Vince is looking to stick it to him again. One more time.
Oh,
2024 version.
it's a race to 4 at this point, so.
I mean, and the Fargos, if you're looking at that for skill level, really not that far apart.
Yeah, they're so close that they don't even matter.
So no matter who is going to end up playing next week, I should say next month, because we do have 4 weeks off, so don't let me make that mistake. We'll make some posts on Facebook to remind you, but if you guys are listening, keep in mind, no King's Court for about 4 weeks. We'll let you know. And if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, it'll just go bing on your phone. Watch now, Mark Bell's going to pop up.
Oh, nice shot there to get to the 4.
Yeah, I like it. Just take your medicine. Don't try to get too fancy. Shoot the ball.
Looking pretty good from here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Vincent definitely has some quirks in his fundamentals, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But he's been playing for so long, he's worked through it. Even Bustamante has kind of a chicken wing. Right? Have you noticed that? Bustamante,
Oh, yeah.
famous pro, his
I know who
elbows
he is.
way
Yeah.
out, way out. I mean, anybody would say that's not the right way to play. Good. It just goes to show you can make anything work. A lot of the younger players now are getting way down on their cue. Their chin's rubbing the stick. They're staying down. I guess it just what you're used to.
I tried the whole getting down like super low thing.
Yeah.
Some shots I can do it. There's other shots where I don't know how some of the pros, they're down all the way on every shot.
Yeah.
Like Filler and Gorse, you watch them.
They're young.
Yeah.
You got to load up on ibuprofen before a tournament. It's the only way you can get then I'm like, wow, I'm really getting down low. It's my secret. I let it out, all right? 2 ibuprofen before every tournament and maybe a B complex to stay energized.
Is this a break and run we're looking at?
It's looking pretty good. And this is really going to stick it to James after giving him the 9 ball spotted on the last game.
Yeah. So that scratch really cost him hard.
Isn't that funny? That's how it works sometimes.
All right. Ready, Vince, to break. We are getting to the end of it, folks, and these two have been just trading the lead, going back and forth. 9 almost found its way in the hole. The 1 definitely found its way in. And look at that. You can't go for that 2-9. I don't think. You got to play the 2 here.
Yeah, that dressed up nice.
Yeah. He's like, man, I almost got the golden break here. Do I risk going for the 9? I mean, you could even make an argument for playing like a carom off the 2 into the 9, but that's so risky. You know, the run out here is, I think, the way to go. Just play the 2 in, 3 up, 4. There's a very runnable table here. I played the 2 off of the 9 and got on the 3. Might have to play the 4 down in the corner versus the side pocket here with the angle he's got on the 3. So he's going to give it a long look here.
It's a tricky shot because unless you spin this 3 in, which I know Vincent can do, it's almost like you're almost like massing it. The spin throws the 3 in, the bottom right holds the cue ball, and then you come back for the 4. It's tough, though. A lot of people like to stun this and go back out 2 rails, which is probably the more effective play. See, he spun it in, and he was able to hold it. I mean,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's a really tough shot to hold. I don't care who you are.
it really is.
Yeah, he played that pretty good. But again, I kind of like the 4 down in the corner. But this is gonna work. You know, he just taps it, rolls forward, 5 up.
Yeah, you just got to make sure you give yourself not too much of an angle on this 5 because you don't want to get too far away from the 6.
Yeah, you'd like to get as straight really as you could on the 5 almost.
Yeah, see, there's more angle than we saw. Yeah, that's going to be... So now he's going to roll this in and try to hold it. You really don't want to go much further than maybe half the distance to the 8.
I don't know if he can hold it like that. He might have to come back and forth and miss the 8, which is going to be a chore without scratching. I mean, he's in a tough spot here. He's got to miss the 8. He's got to miss the scratch. He's got to hit the 5 good. What do I know?
Yeah, he
course.
spun it in again.
Of course you can hold that ball.
Kind of a drag shot. Kept the speed, kept the accuracy. Maybe a touch of left on that. Just threw it right in and held it. Now, this is dealer's choice. I mean, you can either go forward, shoot the 7, or come back and shoot the 7 in the bottom.
Yeah, I like the coming back.
It's clean. I mean, he's pretty straight on the 7, so I've seen Vince with his draw, and it's not super, super accurate on this new cloth. So you got to be careful here. You might even want to think about just bringing it back a couple inches, maybe even a stop shot if you're a little worried about it, because you can still make it happen.
Yeah, really just to where the corner of that side pocket is. I mean, that's where you're trying to get, really. I mean, if you're drawing, I would think. Not much farther than that. Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Almost too much, but
yeah.
So yeah, he's got to just roll up for this 9 and should be able to shoot the 9 in the other pocket.
That'd be back-to-back table runs, breaking runs. Yeah, so that scratch from Jimmy has resulted in a bit of time in the chair. All right. Oh, that 8 went in and out, in and out. We got to get a replay on that. That was
Really, I missed that.
It was weird.
Okay.
I don't know what just happened. The cue ball went down too, but what?
Here's a replay on that break.
Watch the 8 in that upper right corner there, or upper left corner as we're looking at it.
Oh yeah, it got kicked back in after.
All right. Well, James with ball in hand and the opportunity to run the table of his own here. He needs to get 2 back.
Yeah, Vince is up. 12-1, 12-10.
I'll tell you what, he really only needs to make 3 balls. Just play the 1, 2 to the 3, and 3-9 because it's sitting right there. Could just go for the run out as well. I mean, the run out it's there all day. But it is a pretty easy 3-9 combo.
Yeah, I think you're going for that if you don't line up properly on the 3.
He's kind of playing to that angle here.
Sure does look that way.
Yep, he's playing the 3-9. Yeah, scratch will kill you in 9 ball at this level. Any ball in hand you give to your opponent.
mean, he's nailing them. Not much of an issue there. Take a look at the setup for this victory. The game-winning shot.
And again, keeping it within one, so it's a very close match we have going on here between these two fine players. Right, James behind by one, set to break. Looks dry from this. So the four might find a way in. It does. Nothing on the one though, so he may elect to push out here. I don't see a great outcome if he takes a swing at this. Oh, can he see a piece of the one?
I'll take a look at the overhead. I think so.
Yeah, possible piece there. Yep, actually, I'm looking down the line. He's definitely.
It's risky though, right? I mean, he's going to bump the 1 into the 9, and the cue ball is going to track down table. Maybe you can get it behind the 8 or the 7.
Yeah, if he thins the 1 enough, his best bet is to get really behind that 8, I think. But, I mean, speed control there is pretty tough. I think he might elect just to play a push out. Yeah, that's a good view there.
I mean, it really shows you what he's up against.
Take one of them banger shots like we do in the ring game.
I mean, sometimes you got to go for it. No, I mean, he's up, but like Vincent could come back and, you know, he'll punish you if you make a mistake at this point in the match.
Yeah, and he just had 2 break and runs, and he was going for a third, but he scratched on the break, and then James came back and ran that rack, and then broke. And I mean, it's a pretty good pool going on right now, folks.
Yeah,
does he get there?
No. And the worst case scenario is that what I was worried about is that the 1-9 is still in play.
Oh, there's a possibility that 9 goes in the side. You might.
It kind of funnels in off the 3 and the 5 even if you hit it weird, you know, like.
Yeah, that 5 makes it a. Well, I don't know. I think you got to play it clean, actually.
I would try it, but
Yeah.
I would aim for, you know what, just in case.
Yeah, he's definitely going to play this.
It's kind of like a funnel. Yeah, it looks like he's playing it off the 3. It's hard to tell from this angle. Either way, he's got a great percentage chance at making this.
If it goes clean, I think if it even brushes the 3 or brushes the 5, it goes into the point.
Yeah, let's see what he does here, because this is tense.
A lot needs to go right to make the shot. This is pretty tough here.
Yeah,
Yep.
off the 3. A little thick off the 3, but
Maybe thinner it goes, maybe. I mean, it's hard. It was really hard to tell.
yeah, I mean it's a tough one because not only are you comboing 2 balls that are close together, but you gotta factor in the tangent line on the
What line?
the carom,
The what line?
or what some people like to call the kiss.
All right, tough shot on the one. Man, if that 5 kind of saved the day there for Vince. But he could play the 1-9-5 combo. He could cut the 1 here. He could elect to play safe, send the 1 down towards the 3, and find some cover, possibly behind the 8. He
And
missed a safe. He'd probably selling out though.
He could take a break, go take a walk, sip a drink of his beverage, and circle the pool hall a couple of times. What else could he do?
Some jumping jacks.
Yeah, he might do some jumping jacks. I mean, might check his phone.
Got so much room for activities.
I should have
Did we just become best friends?
What
Yup.
movie is that from now?
Are you serious?
I really don't have the memory for some of those movies.
That's from Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I got like an encyclopedia trove of useless
You really
knowledge.
do. Oh, I meant I thought you were going to say of movies, not
Well,
useless.
Useless knowledge, yeah. My brain is full of it. Great shot.
Yeah, he played that very well.
Little tricky on the one, but nothing CMFJ can't handle. By the way, I haven't seen him wear that shirt on the stream yet. He used to have a shirt, CMFJ.
Oh, he doesn't wear it?
I haven't seen it.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. I know he has a ton of different jerseys. Those sublimated jerseys. It
What?
seems to be the thing everybody wears nowadays.
That's how I found out his nickname. I'm like, what is CM? He's like, oh, you don't know what that is?
Yeah.
And then
Envelope.
Ray was when he told me. He's like, yeah, man, that's cool, Jimmy. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I get what the MF is. Makes sense. Uh-oh. Did he leave a cut on the one? I believe he did.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a good safety, though, because the 1 to the 2 to the 3, very difficult in 9-ball. Any rotation game, I should say.
Yeah, maybe he just sticks the 1 and hides behind the 6. Nah, that's risky.
So he called something. Jimmy's up. He's eagle-eyeing it. Sorry, Jason. I had to steal it for one call. Yeah, what are we looking at here? What is he? He's going to possibly kiss the 1 off the 6.
Brave and bold shot that is. That does set up on the 2, though. That brings a Q over, right? Oh, he was doing what I was saying, try to get behind the 6.
Yeah, that's a nice save. It's a nice, easy to execute safety.
That was a great save because he locks him up, I think, on the 6. Did he get locked on it? Close to.
There's a little gap.
Yeah, not enough for anything to matter.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Yeah, you guys are pretty quiet in chat.
Yeah, what
Did you
happened?
fall asleep?
All right.
Is there something better on TV that we should know about?
All right, Jimmy gave up ball in hand intentionally there. I don't know how well that's going to work.
I've seen it. Taylor Collar has schooled me on things like this, and I'm not saying Taylor invented this, but I've seen it more from him.
It works in some scenarios. This is not one of those scenarios. I wouldn't want to give James or Vince ball in hand with the way they lay out right now.
I mean, if you look at it, what are you going to do? You know, I mean, you could combo the 6 if you're feeling excited, but you're probably going to get a tough leave on the 1. Maybe play a safe, hide the 1 behind the 7. But I mean, he's playing his odds right now. He's assuming that Vincent might either go for something or make a mistake. He's going to get back to the table. It's just one of those things you do at this level. I'm not saying I like it. Do you ever see that in a pro event? I don't know if I've ever seen a pro tie up balls.
It's very rare.
Yeah, and it's tough. And when they do it, it's like a 9-foot tie up. Like
Yeah.
it's got to be so accurate.
To give up ball in hand, it's really got to be the right scenario. I just don't know if this is it.
Yeah, that's right, Roland. JJ's falling asleep because he is getting older. Yeah, it's tough to stay awake on a Sunday. And the finals are probably rolling around in that other thing. Let's see, Wes. How's it going, Wes? So you gave him that nickname. Biko gave him Cool Jimmy. I gave him the other stuff. We got the shirts for Moscone Cup. Oh, yeah, that's right. When you guys win. And that was where Ray, South Strip Skinnendor, was running around with the flag on his back. You know, and you guys are great out there. The suits. I think Jimmy had this amazing American flag suit.
Yeah, and he's actually headed down for a team event in Vegas tomorrow, I think he said. So
Everybody's waiting for him.
he's headed out to the land of Vegas.
Putting a lot of thought into this one, and I don't blame him. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, okay, so Vincent is up 12-11. You make one mistake here, you're tied. It's a race to 14. I don't blame him for taking a little extra time here. I mean, we're talking $400 in the middle, two-person tournament, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, and they might even have a little, something on the side. You never know. So, again, I don't ever blame someone for taking a little extra time. Both of these gentlemen have been playing extraordinarily smooth and fast throughout this whole match. So
He is playing safe here.
yeah, you kind of have to.
That's going to work out pretty good.
Yeah. He got him behind the 8, the 7, hard to kick. Yeah, Jimmy's probably rethinking that cluster. Live to shoot another day, though. That's what it comes down to.
The second rack where we've had where there's not a lot of development. Oh, Jimmy giving up ball in hand again intentionally here.
Yeah, he's doing another cluster. Yeah. Yeah. Should have added 3 foul rule to the list, right? I mean,
Well, Jimmy's taking full advantage of that. Yeah, we did establish that. There is no 3 foul.
here, we'll take a look at some replays while we wait for the thought process on this one. What do we have here?
This is that 3-ball combo on the
Yeah, that
ball.
was beautiful. And we got the
3
from the previous game. Yeah, you've got
Jimmy.
this is another tough combo. I mean, he did so well on that one. Yeah.
All right.
And we're back.
Vince ready to shoot. And what did he come up with?
I think he's going to hit it. Yeah, just a double hit. Oh, almost made the 8. I don't know if he would have cared one way or another, but the 8 is now makeable.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to carry him that in, and he's going to bust out the 1 in doing so. But will he have a shot afterwards? That is the question here.
Here's a good view of it. I mean,
Yeah, I bet you if he makes this, he has the 1 in the opposite corner.
yeah, you got to hit it with speed so the 1 comes away from the rail, and you don't want the cue to go off the 8 behind the 7.
Yeah, it's got to clear the 7 for sure, or hit it dead.
So he's thinking it. He's thinking it through. I wonder what he's listening to on his earbuds. Hopefully it's not us.
Well, I hope it's us.
Oh, he went for the full effect.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that's a good shot right there.
All right. Actually, still some work. I mean, the 2's on the rail and the 3's on the rail, and 2 to the 3 and a picnic. I mean, not out of the woods yet. All right, tough on the 2.
Yeah, I got rolled a little far. It's so tough to thin those. I mean, it's almost like a half a leg shot, you know?
So walk the dog shot down the rail here.
And come back for the 3.
Yep.
So that takes a ton of bottom left.
Oh, he hit it pretty good. Gave it a nice ride.
Here's that 8-ball shot. Started the whole thing off. He did not execute all the way through, but still, very nice shot.
Oh, we said earlier this is probably going hill, and we are very close to that position here. Vince gets this one, though. He's on the hill, and that's dangerous the way they've been playing because neither player is getting 3 in a row. It's been 2 in a row, 1, 2. I mean, haven't seen too many runs of 3 except earlier in the match.
Well, let's break this shot down a little bit. This is tough because of the 9. He does get around nicely, and is he
survives, but he might be hooked. I think he does have a shot. Oh, James.
It's tough.
James came up, gave it a look himself. He's like, is he hooked?
It is tough. Even if he's not hooked, how do you get on the 6 from here?
Yeah, good
Right?
point.
That's the, I mean, you can slam this with bottom left, and I mean, you're probably gonna miss it because you got to put so much on it.
Yeah, no, that's
bottom right and come off the bottom, the bottom rail there.
That's a great point. I mean, yeah, even if he is clean on the 3, how you get into the 6, right? That's great.
I mean, some players know how to do this, but it's going to take one heck of a stroke. It might be just make the 3 and then play a safe on the 6. It might be as simple as that.
Whatever, Chris. Chris is dying in the booth.
Yeah, Patrick just sneezed, and I'm cornered. Yeah, so even from here, it's quite a distance away.
There's a bank shot. The safe is really tough here. I mean, to roll behind the 7, that's not going to be easy.
Yeah, let's take a look at it from where he's going to be shooting it at. You can see the angle's not perfect, but if he does bank it, he's probably going to come around the 7 and be able to get out here. So do you go for it? He went back bank. He went for the back bank. And it dressed up nicely for the side, as it usually does.
James is looking to tie things up here. He's going to probably come around 2, possibly 3 rails to the 7. I like the 3 because it comes in line with the 7 if you do it that way. And there's the 3rd rail. Perfect. And now stop shot, and Bob's your uncle. Well, I mean, you let it roll to the rail and back, actually, here. It's got a little bit of angle on it. So, to the rail and back. Man, who's going to get to the hill first?
I don't know.
Who's going to get there first? Chat. Who you guys got getting to the hill?
I mean, if he makes this, it's a tied match.
That's if I've been doing the score right.
Yeah, that is true. That's why it was so nice to have them doing the score for such a long time.
I know. I have zero confidence in my attention span.
Well, if anything, it probably helps you stay focused, right? Because you really got to watch.
We got Trent saying Vince to the hill first. We got 1 for Vince.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of going that way. Seems like Vince seems to regain and keep the lead longer. So we'll see. I mean, Jimmy might turn this around and win 2 in a row.
Well, yeah, it seems like, James, scratching on the brakes going to hurt. Wes saying cool Jimmy to the hill.
Yeah, I mean, he scratched on the break, so that's always going to change things up a little bit, right? See how he hit that? Yeah, it got kicked. 4-ball, kicks it, shoots right in the side. You can't plan for that. It's just a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah, and this table is laying decent. I mean, I think the 3-ball might give him a little bit of a headache, but nothing he can't handle here. I mean, you get the right angle on the 2. You could play the 3 in the side or up in the corner. 4's sitting right there. The 5's sitting in a hole. I mean, there's just not a lot that can go wrong. But he did get on the wrong side of the 2, I think. Yeah, I don't think he wanted that angle. We got Scotta saying Vince to the hill. Oh no, he does have a little bit of angle there on the 2, so he's on the right side of it. He's okay.
Yeah, he's got another side pocket shot, unless he chooses to take that all the way down. Some players actually prefer to shoot it down to the corner.
If he was over a little more with the cue ball, absolutely, but with the angle he's got, he's going to play it inside.
Yeah, I don't mind rolling this in, or it looks like he's going to have to draw it back
just a
smidge.
Exactly. And
there's your smidge.
That's a scientific method for a skosh.
Yeah.
What is bigger, a skosh or a smidge?
I'd say a smidge.
Smidge is bigger than a skosh.
Well, I don't know. Actually, now that I say that, I think it might be the other way around.
What's the skosh to smidge ratio?
Or even better, let's ask MH. Where does snick fall into? That's the European.
That's a different language.
Well, we might have some. We might have some from the eastern continent.
Well, Wisconsin's got its own language. We have ope.
Oh, that's not going to.
We got bubbler.
Yeah, pop, soda.
We got no, yeah. I don't know how that came about.
Or how about this one? Mazel. Might as well. Might as well becomes mazel. Mazel. I mazel go to the store.
Oh my God, killing me.
It's true, man.
Mazel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
You probably say it, don't realize it.
Mazel do it.
Yeah. I might as well take the car in for an oil change.
Oh my God.
Yeah, now your brain has exploded.
Fried.
Here we go. 7-9 combo.
Vince to the hill was the correct answer.
And that would have won you all the money. So starting with the 6, clean center pocket, comes back and forth, leaves himself a real nice leave on the 7-9. Taking Vince to the hill, 13-12.
Well, James ain't got a chance or a choice now. He's got to turn it up.
Just like the music. Turn it up.
Just look up radio. Stereo. You know what that is?
No, but we only got a couple games left. Hold it together, Patrick. Hold it together, man.
And,
Here we go.
calling cadence out in formation. Flashbacks.
Vince to break.
No matter the outcome, both players playing some great pool, and this has been a fun match to watch.
I agree. And it's been good pool. I mean, like you said, sometimes it's tough to watch when there's a lot of misses and a lot of luck and a lot of this and that. But, I mean, these guys have been really keeping it under control and keeping it
Yeah,
entertaining for us.
running out when the table's open. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Doing about everything you can.
Tell you what, James doesn't want to go down without a chance back at the table. The toughest too, so I think he's going to get a shot at the table here. He's got to take advantage of it though. Amy pulling for Vince here.
Let's do this.
Amy, do you get some of that prize money?
Probably not.
She's like, I get all the prize money.
Oh, we got Bina. I don't know who these people are. So, Bina, are you obviously, you're related to Jimmy or James. And Amy, same question. How are you guys related to the players?
Yeah, let us know.
And obviously also, and I should stop saying obvious. I think that maybe is a word I need to take out of my commentator's
Well, obviously.
bucket. Yeah. But Vincent came from Madison, so that's quite a drive. So I'm assuming most of you guys are from Madison.
I hope at least a nice dinner out.
Good luck. He'll bring you. Well, you know what? Maybe I could talk him into bringing you some jalapeno poppers from the Scratch Kitchen here at the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin. The wife. So we got two wives. That's it. So we got Amy and Bina, the wives.
So I'll ask them. I understand. My wife doesn't come to my matches either. Why aren't you guys here rooting on your man? They're like, because it's easier to do for Bob.
Yeah, yeah. I can sit. Also, I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name. Is it Bina? Tell me if I got it right.
It's Bina?
Bina.
Bina.
So that would have been three different ways that I screwed it up.
Or Bina. Yeah, it could be either way.
Bina, Bina. Which one is it?
Man, spell it phonetically for
Yeah,
us.
just help us out here. We're struggling. We're struggling. And we don't want to be disrespectful, you know.
Yeah, that's a big one. T-H-E.
All right.
Oh,
All right. She's
that's
going to let us know. We'll just call her
dumb.
the wife. The wife of James. James's girl. That's probably easier than trying to figure out the spelling and the phonetics.
Oh, is there a 2-9 lined up here?
Sure looks like it.
Oh, boy.
Is this it? This is going to possibly tie up the match.
I don't think you should play the 2-9. I think.
See, I was right, Bina. I said it right the first time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Sorry, I doubted myself there for a second, hoping you would probably correct me.
I think you got to play the 2. I wouldn't worry about the 2-9. Yeah, he's playing the 2. Ooh.
Yeah. And I think he was playing the 2 off the 9.
Yeah. That's another way to say it. Tina with a B, so Bina.
Yeah, and Wes hooked us up too. So I got it right. For the record, I originally,
I
obviously,
just tried screwing you up.
got it right.
I put the doubt in your mind.
Yeah, I think maybe you did. And then I was like, oh, great. James is going to go home, and I'm messing up his wife's name. I don't need that. I don't need that on my conscience. So we're jumping. We're jumping over the 3 ball.
I thought he'd come off the rail maybe, but
Is it? No.
well, James is going to be happy to get back to the table, but not happy with what he's left.
Any opportunity is better than none at this point.
Agreed. Bank shot or bank shot? Or are you cutting it?
Possibly a bank shot.
I think James is going to try to cut it. I like the bank. But I think the cut works a little nicer to the 3 here. Oh, and it works
Yeah.
pretty good.
Got the 3 lined up at the pocket.
Ooh, we have a possible hill match in the making. Oh, he's just kind of a little thin on the 3. He's really got to control the cue ball here. I mean, inside he should be fine. He's just got to make sure he gets the 3 over enough, and it's off the rail if you look at the overhead. So that's actually okay.
Real thin cut, almost too thin, but he's okay. Sitting pretty good on this 4 ball.
Yep. Stop shot to the 5. You want a little angle on the 5 though, so you can pop out for the 6. So maybe drop back or come off the top rail here. All right, he did get a little bit of angle here to pop out for the 6, but not a whole lot, so he might be hitting it a little harder than he wanted to pop that angle out. Ooh, that is going to sting
Yeah.
a little bit.
That's not what he was looking for after setting everything up. And obviously, once again, Vince is on the hill. This is not when you want to miss a ball like that.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not a total sellout shot. He didn't leave
No.
a great shot here for Vince. Vince is going to have to come with something if he wants to take it down.
You're not wrong. Looking at that, I'm not seeing a whole lot. I mean, you can combo the 6 in pretty gently.
Jimmy he thinks it's over. Like, he just put away his earbuds and everything.
Yeah, he's not happy.
I don't think this is not easy. I mean, possibility of a scratch here, something weird happening.
Oh, it actually went past the 6. Wow. I mean, he hit it thick, but I saw it. So this is another chance for James to tie up the match. I mean, you got to be, are you just thanking the pool gods right now?
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's kind of like mentally, he was like prepared for it to be over. He put away his earbuds.
Yeah, that's
like
a shark. Yeah,
you know,
don't worry about that one. Yeah,
but I mean, he's got
like,
he's got to stay mentally focused. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah,
he's still in the match.
Yeah,
he was basically like, "Oh, it's over." So he's got to rearrange.
Maybe the earbuds were distracting him. Maybe he's like, these darn earbuds made me miss this shot.
Maybe,
you know,
maybe he was listening to us. He's like, I can't listen to these guys anymore.
Like, why are they talking about this?
Yeah.
So here we go. This is it for tie.
Nice hit there. That was really nice. Yeah, we're going to definitely be having a hill thriller.
Yep, and Vince made the hill first. Whoever was betting on that earlier, I know you mentioned that. I think it was kind of a 50-50, though. So I think it's a big opportunity here to be breaking.
Yeah, I mean, both these guys are capable of breaking and running.
Did you guys hear what he said? Because I couldn't, but I bet you they did.
Could you see what he said?
No, I can't read lips.
I mean, this is kind of, the way they kind of started off, kind of expected this to go hill. Once it was 6-6. Before 6-6, it was kind of like, it looked like Vince was going to get in the driver's seat for a second, but James slowed it down real quick.
Sure did.
And has maintained. All right. This is where reigning champs shine with the pressure. Game on the line. Let's see if he can stick it out. All right, I heard some balls going down.
Wow, what a break. How many did he make here? Look at this thing. This is a monster break. 6 ball. 2 ball. Almost the 4 ball. I probably missed a couple in there.
No, just a 2 and a 6. And a shot on the 1, so. Oh, see, this is the dangerous part. You almost have to play the 1 ball, because if you play the 1-4 combo, the 1 could get in a weird spot.
I don't know. I don't know if the 1 fits through there. These are pro cut pockets. I mean, they're not like 3.5-inch pockets like everybody wants to shoot at, at their home tables and whatnot. But these are tough.
You got to make it fit.
See what he does here.
I mean, I do not like. Well, he's playing safe or something.
Oh, I don't think that's going to work.
No, that is. He left a shot. The Karaman, the 1 spits over, so Vince will have a shot if he makes the 4 here.
Pretty clear carom into the 4.
Yeah. And it sets up the 1 nice.
Unless the 4 is tight on the point. There could be some weirdness here, but, we might be oversimplifying this. There might be something going on with this shot.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at.
Because this is it, right? This is Hill. 1 game for $400 in the middle 2-person tournament. I mean, 1 game of 9 ball is what it's come down to.
Yeah, he's looking exactly what you're talking about. Like, is it on a funny?
Well, because
part
you
of the
know how
point?
that goes.
Yeah.
It could double kiss, and then the 1's going to be an easy shot, and you're selling out. So you got to be 100% sure about this shot.
He could. I mean, if he wants to be really sure, he could just bank the 1 away and find cover behind the 8 and the 7. That's a pretty guaranteed outcome there. But I would also think that this 1-4 is makeable and the 1 spits over, but it's hard to tell when you're not right down on the table. It probably looks a lot easier from the booth.
Always. I've never missed a shot in the booth.
I've seen you miss him from the booth.
Yeah, that is true. I can't even be a master in the booth.
That's funny.
Yeah, you pat yourself on the back. Patting yourself on your okay.
I was just like, oh, how good are you at pool, Pat? Well, I can't even make a ball in the booth, so
I think we do all right when we can focus. I mean, we both did really well in the Cue It Up tour against like monster players.
Yeah, every now and then.
So I'll take that every once in a while. For not practicing ever.
There you go, Jim saying gotta hit it soft with left, and that's what he's got left addressed on the ball.
Okay, so he went for the. Oh, that's a save.
Well, that's what I was saying. Bank the 1 away, but it did not bank.
Let's take another look at that.
It hit the ball. It came off the 7. Yeah, he that one should have not hit the 7, but well, this 1 has got a big pocket with where the 9 lies, so you could miss this ball by a lot and still find its way in here.
Off the 9, it's gotta go. That could be it. This could very well be it.
Yep.
I mean, if you get a good shot on the 1, shape on the 3,
4 to the 5 is going to be maybe a little work, but
it's going to be the challenge right there.
that's the only hard part of the rack is 4 to the 5, and it's not even that bad actually. There's windows, and a lot of space on the table to get. This is it, folks. Last rack of the match.
Yeah, if I was James right now, I'd be panicking a little bit, but I'd also be thinking about this 3-ball. Not the easiest of shots.
Yeah, it's a little testy here. And then again, the 4 to the 5. Is Fong smashing here? Well, yes, he is.
I don't know if he's still in the tournament or he's running it, and typically he does really well. I know he's also doing challenge matches down at Varsity.
Oh, I asked him about that. So there is like 30-some players in it.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a few months for him to run through it all.
Oh, okay. So it's more of a different way of doing.
Nice shot.
Also, I heard they're cycling up the bracket.
Yeah, they're doing a redraw after every round.
Because Fong was like, if I win this one, I'm going to play this person or that person. I'm like, that seems weird. So they're gonna redraw after every week, which makes a lot more sense to me.
All right, very key shot here. I mean, do you try to get over to the rail for the 5, or do you try to get angle on the 5? It's a little touchy here.
Yeah,
I think you got to try to get over to the left side of the table as you're looking at it right now.
I'd be a little nervous about this one because, yeah, you got to get great shape on that 5-ball or it could be the end of your match.
Yeah, this is kind of it. If he gets good, he's probably out. If he doesn't, there might be life. And there might be life here.
That's short.
Yep, that's what I was talking about. The 4 to the 5 could provide challenging, but he does have it off the rail here. It is very makeable. So we will see.
I mean, you can see 7 balls clearly in the way here.
And look at James in the background, just being cool. He's like,
well, he stood up quicker than I've ever seen.
He's just trying to look over Vince.
Well, you got to be, you're responsible for calling fouls. There's no ref out there. So you
Exact-
got to make sure you're watching what's going on here.
Exactly.
Do not blame him one bit.
He's going off the rail first here. And Fluke's to 9. Fluke's to 9.
What is going on with that?
That is the way to end a match. Oh my God.
I could not even have imagined it ending like that. I didn't even
No.
think of it going off the rail on the 9, but it was.
Not like that.
There is the replay for you guys. One more time.
Wow.
Vince for the win. Off the rail. Karam also 9 in the corner pocket.
All right, folks. We'll be back in April.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
see what you guys play 9-ball and help us out. Yeah, I'm sure you're watching it, but hopefully you hear the balls and different angles, really good angles and stuff. So yeah, congratulations, man. He's not an easy guy to beat.
Well, like you said, it was up with Duel, and then after he lost my gear, and he got 4 or 5 in a row. I'm like,
Well, yeah,
what's
really
up 6-2? What happened to
Yeah,
that?
you had 2 early outs on you, right?
Yeah.
6-2, and then you get 2 early outs. Yeah. But fun match. You guys were back and forth, lead changes. I mean, it's everything you want in a pool match.
Yeah.
But minus the fluke at the end, that kind of fluke.
Almost.
Yeah. Well, the 5 of them, well, he's kind of off the rail, so if he makes the 5, he's out. You know, he's going to be out.
That was a tough. But see, the thing is I had the 5 here and the 7 here, so you're right. I had to get enough English to come back here. I thought, well, if I'm going to put that much English, I might show up with the 9-ball.
And then I was like, in the rack, I was like, well, 4 to the 5 is going to be a little bit of an issue for him. And it did. It became an issue, but he solved it. You know? So he got in a little bit of trouble.
These rails are so fast, and I thought if I overhit that, I'm going to end up over here. I couldn't get the rails down.
He had a great bank shot earlier in the match.
Oh, right, where I had that awkward angle to get it.
And then you shortened it up. And I was like, you really had to shorten it up because you played it long, but you needed it to come short.
Yeah.
Not a lot of players understand how to do that. And I was like, most players would never even attempt a bank like that because they're like, oh my God, it's going to go long.
Right.
Well, if you know how to shorten it up, you can make that. You did.
Yeah.
Good shot.
I had to